everyone, and welcome to my 900th video celebration tonight. Thank you all so much for coming. Those of you that are in the chat, those that were here earlier. Oh my word. Wow. It's just, thank you so much. So without further ado, let's get started with my lovely trailer that was created for me, and so you guys can have an idea about what all goes on this channel of mine. So let's watch it together. So as that trailer shows you guys in that intro, that I do a little bit of everything on this channel. I do live streams like I'm doing right now. I did math tutorial videos. I do shout out videos. I do question and answers. I do karaoke. So back in 2006, let's backtrack a little bit before I start on the shout out portion of the video. Back in 2006, when YouTube first started out, I remember hearing about YouTube, and the idea of YouTube sounded like America's Funniest Video kind of thing. I always assumed it was like a joke kind of thing, because at the time we didn't know what exactly YouTube was, but we really didn't know what it was, because it was like, YouTube, what's YouTube? And it was all these videos here. And at the time, people were posting old camcorder videos. People were posting videos from their cell phones. And the quality, honestly, was very, very bad. The web camera videos that some people had, including myself, were just awful, to say the least. Because I had a web camera, and it honestly kept falling off my computer. And I really didn't know what I was going to do. But eventually, over time, as time passed on, I started finding my voice out here on the YouTube world, and finding a sense of community, and finding people that were supporting me, saying, hey, we believe in you. You've got a voice. Let's use it. So because of all of you guys supporting me and loving me, hey, LDG, good to see you. Because of all you guys supporting and loving on me, I'm able to say, I have a voice now. We have this community. We have something called YouTube. And even though I have over 1,000 subscribers, it's not just my channel anymore. I'm reaching out to all of you. And I have my small list of people that I'm going to shout out tonight. But like I said, if you guys want to be shouted out to, let me know, because I will happily shout you out, because you guys are amazing. I mean, LDG, who's here in the chat, or Geeks Enjoy Neurotica. LDG is the one that created my amazing, amazing, amazing intro. Oh, it's so good that I have so many amazing, amazing friends out here. I mean, Big Daddio John, he's here, and I'm thankful for my Scottish brother to be out here. He's so, so amazing. He's so, so supportive. He's the most amazing Scottishman I have met in a long, long time. And he's so supportive of so many of us in this community. So Big Daddy John, this is your shout out. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It means the world to me. And I also have my list right here. The first one is for my special sis, Chloe. I don't know if she's able to watch this with us, but My love and support goes out to you, dear sis, because I know you just lost your grandmother. But you've been supportive of me with this channel. You've been supportive of me. You've been amazing. You've gone a long way since the first time I met you so many years ago. So thank you, sis, from the bottom of my heart. I love you. My heart goes out to you guys. And if you ever need anything, my dear sister, please give me a call, even if it's 3 o'clock in the morning. But I love you, little sissy. You're my special Chloe, and I will always be your Lois. You can always call me Allie. I mean, at first I didn't like being called Allie, but now I love you calling me Allie, and I will always be Allie to you. So thank you, Chloe. I love you, sis. My next one goes out to Richard Tyler Larson. Richard is someone I just befriended fairly recently. Richard sadly lost his YouTube channel, so he has another channel that he's trying to rebuild up that got. And so if we could support Richard Tyler Larson, please let's support Richard, because Richard is amazing. Richard is an incredible YouTuber in the making. He comes out with some amazing gaming videos. He has some amazing content. I mean, Richard needs our love and support at this time. I know I have a YouTube channel, but let's build up other YouTubers out here. Let's build them up and say, you're special too. You deserve kudos. And so this is my shout out to Richard to say, Richard, you're amazing. Let's help you get to 1,000 subscribers. He's over 100. I think last time I checked, he had about 151. So let's get him up there, please. Let's get Richard up there. My next one is going to be the Orville Nation, PJ. PJ is an amazing friend of mine. PJ supports me and many other people that are in the science fiction community. PJ, you are an awesome friend. I know we haven't been around each other as much lately because of COVID restrictions and everything, but you are still my near and dear friend. I will support you forever, even though I don't always like every project that you do, but I do support you. Like you said in your profile on Twitter, we grow together. And I'm saying the same thing. We all grow together. When I'm strong, you guys are strong. When I'm weak, we build each other up. Like I said, we're a community here. Let's build each other up. Let's do this, because without each other, we would just be nobodies. But hopefully I am being that voice to everybody to let them know, hey, I love you guys. You guys are special. You guys are awesome. So yeah, the next one on my list is Captain Trek. Captain Trek is an amazing YouTuber who loves science fiction, but particularly Star Trek. So let's check out Captain Trek, guys. He's an amazing person. He's wonderful. I don't hang out with him that much, but he does these amazing videos. He does the morning blend. He's awesome. So let's check out Captain Trek, guys, because he's an amazing person. He's like, wow. Let's support him, please, guys. I only have 4 on my list, but there's so many others, like Chris Knight, The Real Review 3000. I know I'm just technically the scribe who writes up the titles that he does and the topics that he does for his weekly Rumble. I may be just technically the scribe, but Chris is an amazing YouTuber as well. Without Chris, I would have never chosen to find out how to make my voice, how to do these live stream kind of things. And he encouraged me to go outside my bubble, reach out to other people such as LDG. And because of him, I'm able to do my live stream videos where you can see me on camera, because before the longest, you did not see me on camera. I was just behind the camera like this. You never saw me. You just heard me. But thanks to Chris reaching out to me and saying, contact LDG. And so LDG, thank you. Thank you, Chris, for introducing me to LDG. Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, Chris, I know I joke and teasingly call you Han Solo, but you're amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Next is my special friend Sean Stackhouse, who is also Chris's friend. Chris and Sean are like brothers, and Sean is very near and dear to me. So this goes out to Sean as well. Sean he's amazing. He reminds me so much of myself. He loves Superman like I do. He and I love music. Sean, yeah. No, I wasn't shut down by YouTube, John. I'll explain to you later about what happened. But yeah. But yeah, Sean Stackhouse, if you guys can check him out, please. He's amazing too. Who else can I mention? My friend Betty. I don't know if she's watching, but my friend Betty is an amazing person. She may not be on YouTube, but she's an amazing friend of mine. She calls me Al. I call her Betty. It's kind of like a joke between the two of us, but Betty is my dear friend who lives now, I believe, in Kansas, but she is from Tennessee indirectly. So hopefully when my move gets finalized, I can run and hang out with her for a while. So check out her. She Okay, hello, I am back, guys. Sorry about that little bit delay. Hello, Grimace. Good to see you. So it's good to see you all tonight. So I left off where we were shouting out to Sean Stackhouse, and there's a couple of others as well. Yeah, so right now I'm going to shout out my friend DJ Odyssey. DJ's a cool, quirky guy, so he's made me laugh over the year and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, it's awesome to befriend others. Who else can I shout out to? Oh yes, my Orville community. There's so many of you. There are so many Orville people out there. Everyone from Tom Constantino, Seth MacFarlane, Eric Hayden, Brooke Noska, Phillip O'Reilly, who's technically an extra. Hello, DD Myers. Good to see you. So there are so many in this Orville community. Penny Jill Johnson, Jay Lee, Scott Grimes, Adrian Padalecki. There are so many in this Orville community. And there's people that I've befriended over the year and stuff like that. Amanda, who is my online sis, Crystal. There's so many. Orville Nation, a.k.a. PJ. Phillip, like I said, there's so many people that have been in this journey with me, and I absolutely love Orville so much. You guys know that. But this Orville community, it's amazing how much we stay closely connected. We stay with that bond, and that's amazing. So yes, thank you, Orville community that was started up. I mean, who knew this TV show would just become the love of my life in many ways. It's something that's near and dear to my heart, and I cannot let it go, and I won't let it go. It's very special to me, and later on in the stream, I will tell you guys a special project that I'm working on for the Orville community that I'm really excited. Another thing that I want to give a shout out to is to some of my friends on Facebook. and family. I mean, you guys may not have YouTube channels, but you guys have been so supportive. Some of you are church members, some of you are friends of mine. So thank you guys for your love and support, because like I said, when I first started my YouTube channel, I didn't know what I was going to do. I first heard about YouTube and it sounded like a big hosting site for America's Funniest Videos kind of thing, because it was a joke, really. But now it's like I found my voice, and it's like, well, hello, Captain Trek. Like I said, Captain Trek is an amazing person. You got to check him out, guys, too. I mentioned him earlier, but Captain Trek is an amazing YouTuber. He's on his way to getting all the way to 1,000, hopefully. But Captain Trek, you are amazing. He's an amazing YouTuber, guys, because I love science fiction. Captain Trek knows it. I'm sure a little bit more than I do. I don't know, but you know what? I don't care. He's my friend regardless. So, Captain Trek, thank you so much for coming out tonight. It's so good to see you. Night Breeze, good to see you. It's amazing to see you, my friend. I haven't seen you in a while. I think I normally see you on my karaoke streams with my other friends that I see. So, hello, Night Breeze. There's so many of you guys. Thank you. Thank you all so much for coming. I appreciate this. So, like I said, there's so many of you. Thank you for coming out, because you guys are amazing friends and family to me. So, bless you all so much. You guys are amazing. Yeah, hold on one second. I will get you that, John. Let me get you that. So like I said, when I was starting my YouTube channel, I didn't know what I was gonna do. It started as a joke kind of thing, and gradually I started finding my voice, and I started finding out what I like to do. And my channel is mostly gaming, but I love doing other stuff. And it's like, it's crazy how much that I have found my voice out there. And I don't do one particular kind of thing only. And it's like, it's crazy how much I keep expanding my horizons, because I don't stay in one little box. Because it's like, oh, let me try this, let me try that, let me try something else altogether that I hadn't tried. Like, I had never done live streams before. I never done where I'd invited people on, and it was like, well, what am I going to do next? And it's like, okay, well, I could do this, I could do that, but I keep trying new things. I really do. It's like, okay. But yeah, it's crazy how much it's taken off over the years. I mean, like I said, when I started out, it was just a joke kind of thing. It was like, okay. But like I said, you guys have been amazing with your support for me over the years. I mean, it's, yeah. Let me add. All right, there you go, John. Enjoy your new wrench. Because I do need some more moderators on here. Now that I have over 1,000 subscribers, like crazy, it's like, do I need more moderators? Yes, because the only moderator I have right now at the time was only PJ, and PJ is not always available to help me out. So, John Bamford, my Scottish brother, enjoy your new wrench, sir. You have earned it. But yes. But yeah, I mean, like I said, when I started this channel, I didn't know what I was going to do, but now it's like, what can I not do? It's like, okay. But yeah, it's like, okay, let me try, oh, I don't know, having a watch party. Yes, you have the power. Oh, but you guys are so amazing. I mean, oh my, eyes are twitching because I'm so happy. I really am. I mean, you guys have been amazing to me. I mean, like I said, I didn't know what I was going to do on this channel. I really didn't. But you guys have been supportive of me, saying, you can do this. We believe in you. We love you. And like I said, my shout outs, like I said, was that's fine, John. I totally understand. Like I said, well, thank you, DD Myers. I mean, like I said, I want all of us to grow. If I have 1,000 subscribers, I think it's only fair that you guys get 1,000 subscribers, because without you guys supporting me, I wouldn't do it. Because honestly, to see you guys' comments, to see you guys come out, to see you guys helping me to grow stronger, thank you. It means a lot to me. It really does. I mean, I know I'm getting a little misty-eyed and I'm making my makeup smear. But you know what? I don't care about that. You guys are amazing. Honestly, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I really mean that. You guys are so awesome. Because like I said, I didn't know what I was going to do on my YouTube channel. I really didn't. But gradually I started finding my voice. I started finding out what I enjoy doing. And a lot of times when I hang out with you guys, it doesn't seem as long as you have. My next watch party, yes. I definitely have 2 that I need to do. There's so many that I want to do as well, besides just Hook. Oh my word. It's like, I want to do Hook. I want to do Orville, of course, as all of you know. There's also this other one that you guys may not be aware of that I love. Dune. This was actually the first science fiction movie that really did something deep for me. I mean, my mom saw this one when she was pregnant with me. And she read the book. And later she introduced it to me. And I read the book. And yeah, it's like, wow. I love this movie so much. There's 2 versions of this on the one I have. There's the extended one, and there's also the theatrical one. So I want to do a watch party for this movie one day. But this movie is so long. This movie is almost 3 hours. Now, the extended version is 2 hours and 57 minutes. But the regular theatrical one is 2 hours and 17 minutes. So the extended one has got 40 extra minutes, but not everything that's in the theatrical one is in the extended and vice versa. But I definitely want to do a watch party for this. And as John is mentioning, this one, Hook. And there's another one I want to do too. Nope, I don't have it over here. Nope. I do not have it over here. I thought I did. So, and I definitely want to do more Orville, obviously, because Orville is my huge love of my life. But yeah, I definitely want to do more watch parties for sure. But like I said, there's so many of you guys have been in this community that you guys have been so amazing to me. And like I said, to give you guys a shout out, yes. I mean, it might sound cheesy, but you know what? I don't care. Let it be cheesy. Let it be cheesy. And there's some others in this community that I have not mentioned. And shame on me for forgetting them. Mr. CCDV, my amazing karaoke friend. I love him so much. He's so amazing. He's the one that encouraged me to create a karaoke playlist. And he's an amazing friend. He needs a lot of love and support. So let's check him out. Please check him out, guys. He's an amazing person. Check out Ramblin' Canuck. I haven't done any karaoke and hung out with him in a long time, but Ramblin's an amazing person. Oh my word, there's so many. Jedi Bill, he's an amazing person. JJ Sith Lord. Danny, who is from Classic Comics. There's my friend United Comics. There's so many people. There's Blobberfish or Gabe. There are so many of you guys in this community, and I'm not going to take all the credit. It's you guys. It's you guys out there. It's not me. You guys are what makes me strong to do what I do, to say, hey, I think you've got some potential here. Let's do it. There's also some other friends of mine that have been supporting me over the years. I mean, there's so many of you guys, really. I mean, there's Sean Parks, who I befriended. There's so many people, and it's like, I don't want to put it in one single box to just say it's just the small list. No. If I did that, I would be all night, honestly, with the... there's so many of you guys. It makes me happy to be around you guys, and it brought me a lot of happiness to come out of my shell, because I went through a lot of trauma in my life. I really did. I'll say this in all truthfulness. I did go through a lot of trauma in my life, where I was depressed. I was suicidal, sadly, at one point. And I really didn't have that love and support from my friends in person. And the only outlets I had was music and my writing. My writing was like really, very special to me. I mean, I have some of my writings that I brought with me. I mean, this bag is a small sample of part of who I am. It's got things that I enjoy doing, like my puzzle books. Hey, Jeff B, good to see you. Another amazing person to check out, guys. Check out Jeff B, guys. He's an amazing person. And I have my writings in here, too. I mean, there's some of them in here. I mean, like I said, there's things I want to read, like this book here, Local Custom. But yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, I have writings in here that's like this notebook. It's got writings. This has got writings. My memoirs right here. My science fiction novel, it's in here. Oh, I actually have one in here too. Like I said, I have so many things I want to do, and you guys are constantly saying, we believe in you, we love you, you can do this. And to make it to 900 videos, it's like, wow. It makes me happy. It really does. It makes me very, very happy to know that so many people love me. And you guys are so amazing. I mean, and here comes my friend Ambassador, who I need to shout out to as well, but it'll be an Ambassador. Hi, Ambassador.
Good evening. Were you talking about me?
I was talking about everybody, sir.
I am not a sir. I am not a sir. I'm an ambassador. I work for a living. Although technically ambassadors don't even work. Congratulations on 900 videos.
Thank you.
And all of them are quality content.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, when I first started this channel, it started as a joke, because when I first started, I heard about YouTube and I thought it was like America's Funniest Videos, like I said earlier. But then gradually I started finding my voice, and it's like, wow. And it's just like taken off in so many ways. But thank you for your love and support, you guys. You've been so amazing. You've been an amazing friend to me. So thank you.
I just do what I do. I don't do anything special or fancy. So
yes, you do. Yeah. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You guys, this guy got me to sing karaoke on stream. I would normally not sing. I was so scared to death about singing.
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
I wouldn't sing on stream. I was so scared to death, honestly, because I was horribly depressed, horribly bullied and stuff like that. But then you kept saying, no, you can do it. You can do it. I was like, are you sure? And you kept saying, yes, you can do it. So thank you.
Yeah, so big. Just like I said, I do what I do. Yeah, and I was listening to you. My computer's currently checking for updates and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I've been busy today, and no, I was listening to you before I came in, and you were talking about Hook, and you were talking about Dune, and okay, I have a very not complicated but very interesting history when it comes to the Dune movies because I have read at least the first couple of books, and
Right.
there is a channel out there that does um lore on Dune and on Game of Thrones. Jeff B. Jeff B, when the heck are you gonna come back over to my chat, dude? I haven't seen you in there in forever. Dude, what the heck? Hail Kosh or an ambassador. I haven't been gone by Kosh since back in early 2019. What the heck, dude?
Oh, Jeff.
Oh, for heaven's sake! But you talk about doing it. I think I've seen both the theatrical and the extended cut. Now, I do want to ask
Mhm.
you a question. All
Yes.
seriousness, are you going to see the new one?
Yes. As a Dune fan, I have to. I have to.
Yeah,
It's like unspoken rule. I have to because if I don't, I have to lose my Dune geek card.
no, that particular geek card never expires. That geek card never ever expires. You don't have
True.
it. You don't have to have it renewed. You don't have to have it verified. Once you've seen and read Dune, it's good forever. But the channel I'm talking about, it's called Quinn's Ideas, and
Okay.
he's got a massive channel,
Nice.
and he does a lot of really good stuff. He does Dune lore. He does Game of Thrones lore. He's actually done a few random. Well, he's done a few reviews of the Star Wars movies. I'm like, stop at Return of the Jedi. Stop
Mhm.
at Return of the Jedi. For the love of all that's holy,
Yes.
stop at Return of the Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
Do not pass Return of the Jedi. There are no other movies. It ends right there.
Right. Yes. Please don't make any war. Don't. No. Just no.
But and you talk about Hook. I just recently did a stream talking about the films of Spielberg, and I love Hook. I remember
Yeah.
seeing Hook in theaters when I was a kid, and Robin Williams as Peter Pan, Dustin Hoffman as Captain James Hook. To a 9-year-old, I am massive.
I'm huge.
I'm huge,
Yes.
and it's just. I remember you being a lot bigger.
For 10-year-old, for a 10-year-old, I'm huge.
Yeah, but I came. My journey is not much different than yours, Alicia.
Mhm.
I a year and a half, Madam Ambassador was like, "Honey, go do a YouTube channel. Honey, go do a YouTube channel. Honey."
Mhm.
It's like it's like that scene in The Simpsons where the kids are like,
Are we
"Can we
there
go to Mount
yet? Are
Spa?"
we there yet? Are we
No,
there yet? Are we there yet?
no, it was more like, "Can we go to Mount Splashmore? No. Can we go to Mount Splashmore? No. Can we go to Mount Splashmore? No. Can we go to Mount Splashmore? No. Well, can we go to Mount Splashmore? No." And then finally, I was like, Homer, I was like, fine, I'll do a freaking YouTube channel. Will it make you happy? And she was like, yeah, I guess. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do a YouTube channel. What in the world am I going to talk about? And I'm like, well, I am a geek. I could talk about geek stuff. I like geek
Mhm.
stuff. I like movies. I like TV shows. I like comic books. I like music. I like all geeky, nerdy things. So that's what I'm doing. And now I'm a writer, an amateur writer, but I'm a writer.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in the middle of, we're in the middle, for those of us in the Christian community, we're in the middle of the season of Lent. And I'm like, I need to get back to my roots. So
Yes.
now I'm doing video sermons. I'm going to be rendering that later and going to be uploading it hopefully tomorrow. So,
Nice.
but the thing about YouTube is you simply have to have the will to do it. That is
Mm-hmm.
the thing. You simply have to have the will.
Yes.
And it takes, I'm not going to say it's some big thing, but it takes a rare breed to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And you, AVP, Alicia Victoria Parker, you are part of that rare breed. Please don't cry. I'm not trying to make you cry.
Tears. That's happy tears.
Yeah, and hey, everybody, Big Daddy. He's not my daddy, but he's Big Daddio. Go over and check out Richard Tyler Larson's.
Please. Richard's an
Go,
amazing person.
he is. He is a goofball, and we all need more goofballs in our life.
We do.
Trust me. I know.
We do.
But I have just in the last week or so, I have come across like it's been a couple weeks now. I have come across some really great channels, and one is a couple that does reactions to music.
Mm-hmm.
Channel's called Nick and Lex.
Mm-hmm.
Really awesome couple and everything, and I've shouted them out before. And if you have not checked them out, if you are a fan of music, and let's be candid, who isn't a fan of music? You have to be
True.
dead inside not to love music.
Mm-hmm.
Go check them out. And two sisters, Michelle and Natalie. Their channel is called Forces of Light Entertainment, and they do all sorts of pop culture news, movie reviews, first time reaction videos, and they are just so darn funny, and they remind me of you
Really?
in a lot. Yeah, in a lot of ways. I would love to see the three of you work together. Next time I get a hold of them, I'm gonna say, hey, there's this really awesome lady that I have worked with. You all should do a video together, because I would love to see the three of you do something, do a reaction, do anything, because they are funny as all get out. And very insightful, and they love all the big things. They are Marvel, they are DC, they are Star Wars, you name it, they love it. And then there's a couple. One is called Any World But Ours. I was supposed to do a video with him today, but we had to reschedule. And
Okay.
again, another great pop culture channel, does a lot of review reactions, but very upbeat, very positive. And then the last one is one that I just recently, they subscribed to my channel, and I reached out to them on social media, and they're called Access Blockbusters.
Ooh.
Another just, it's amazing. It seems like there has been, I don't know if it's just these channels have been around for a while and I just haven't seen them, but I guess he came across me through that stream I did Monday night talking about the finale for WandaVision, and he reached out to me, and he was just like, I watched his videos, very level-headed, and had a great take on stuff. And it's amazing to see all of these positive, upbeat, insightful channels coming to the forefront and
Yes.
doing well, much like yourself. Because, there is a stigma about YouTube and the online space that is a very negative space, but it is in a lot of ways a matter of perspective and a matter of your mindset. If all you want to see is negative and all you want to see is the bad side of things, that is all you are going to see.
True. True. Very true.
But there is a legion of us that is rising up and saying no. We push back on that. We refuse to give in to that type of negativity.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a wonderful thing to see.
So
So,
true. So true. But thank you so much. I mean, you've been a dear friend to me. I mean, and to Richard, who's out here in the chat, Captain Trucks. There's so
oh,
many
there.
requests. You guys, like I said, you guys are amazing. Every single one of you. Like I said, when I started, I started as a joke, and now it's like, nope, it's not a joke. You guys take me seriously. I can, like I said, geek out. I can nerd out, and you guys say, you know what? What else can you do? And it's like, well, I hadn't thought about this, and they said, well, go for it. You guys keep saying, go for it, go for it. You guys are amazing. I'm like, really? I mean, like I said, I dealt with a lot of self-esteem issues.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, for the longest, my outlets were music and my writing.
Mm-hmm.
And I still have to struggle under this insecurity sometimes to deal like, you know what? Am I important? Am I special? And you guys always say, yes, you are special. You have amazing content. You have amazing stuff. And I go like, and I have to step back because when I read over my writings that I've done over the years, I have to step back and it's like, did I really write that? It's like, whoa. So yeah.
Yeah, you know, I can understand where you're coming from because for the longest time, the only writing I did was purely academic
Mm-hmm.
for my education, obviously. And now I have pretty much jumped feet first into the realm of the writing arena with my fan fiction.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll read my stuff to Mam Ambassador or a few other people online that I confide in and that I trust.
Mm-hmm.
And they have said this is good. And I'm like, it's just me trying to tell the story that I wanted to see.
Yeah.
I mean, because for those of you that who aren't aware, I am writing a fan fiction that is essentially based on the bones are based on what I wanted to see the finale of the sequel trilogy be. And I may actually, once I finish this, I may go back and do my own version of The Last Jedi, but do the story that I think would have been better, be it almost like a prequel to my story. Because this thing, I'm midway through part 7 of 12. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to try and have it done by May, because May for everybody is Star Wars month. And I want to be able to announce this and start casting it and going forward with it and
Mm-hmm.
complete this project. So, but you know, it's not been easy. You know, I
Mm-hmm.
sit down and I write this thing on my notepad on my phone, and then I
Yeah.
transfer it to my computer.
Mm-hmm.
And it has been such a journey because it has stretched me in ways I never thought were possible as a writer.
That's true.
I never considered myself a writer, honestly. I didn't. I never considered
Yeah.
myself like any type of writer except for academic, for writing for school. But you know, I was talking to the missus and I was like, I need to make this story feel right, and I need to make I need to make the journey these characters are going on have meaning to it, not just being them using force powers and fighting with lightsabers. It has to have an emotional tie to it. It
Right.
really does. And I'm, as I said, I'm working on part 7, and I have hit such an I've hit a part that is incredibly emotionally deep, and I don't want to spoil it by any stretch.
Right.
But Ray and Ben are have been going on a journey through this story.
Mm-hmm.
And Ben especially, because his journey really is kind of the linchpin of everything within my
Mm-hmm.
story, more so than Ray. I mean, Ray has her part. Her part is big
Right.
too. because the focus of my story was rectifying the whole thing of Rey who, and then it's Rey Skywalker, and I'm like, no,
Yeah.
you're not a Skywalker.
Yeah. Right.
And by the end of my story, not only will she come to understand who she is and accept who she is,
Mm-hmm.
but no longer be afraid of who and what she is.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh yeah.
and I feel like I've run off at the mouth, and I'm feeling
No, you're fine. You're fine. It's just like I said, I was thinking about one of the poems that I wrote in here, and I'll read it for you guys. One of the poems I wrote, I said,
sure.
"Give me the pen, and I'll write the words." And I wrote this actually when I was still in community college. I mean, I was literally waiting for my mom to come home from work, and so I was like, "Okay, let me get this out." So, people sit and watch me write. They wonder what it says. Isn't it all right to be read by others? I smile and say, "Yes, my words are meant to be read." If you have the paper and the pen, then I just have to write the words. It may be about a mother bear in her den, or it could be about a battle with swords. The words I write are meant to cheer you. They are meant to be shared by all. That is why I write them down, to help get rid of that frown. Just give me a pen and I'll write the words. Just give me some time to write them down. It may take a while to finish it, but after a while it will get done. The next thing you know, the words will be printed so that many more can be read. My words are, so just give me a pen and I'll write the words for many more of my writings to be shared. So, like I said, I mean, I love writing, and I guess it shows that I love writing so much. I mean, just like when I said about who I was, I mean, like I wrote about who my background was. I mean, it's like, it's like so crazy. Like I said, I didn't know what I was going to do on my YouTube channel. And it's like, now it's like, what can I not do? It's like this, because instead of saying the sky is my limit now, I'm now saying my universe is the limit, because it keeps going further and further out. It's like, whew, it just blows my mind. It's like, wow. But yeah, it's like, it's crazy. It really, really is crazy. I mean, yeah. But like I said, I wanted to do this special 900th video for let you guys know, hey, I'm appreciative of every single one of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are so, so awesome in so many ways. And like I said, I'm always an open book, even though I may hide behind a camera, but I'm willing to share my story. I'm willing to answer your questions. It may be a little painful. I may start getting a little teary eyed, but what the heck? I'll go for it. I'll speak up. I'll say something. I'll tell my story, even the ugly, the good, the bad, and the ugly, because some of my story is not so pleasant. I'll say that much.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys give me the courage to speak up, to say something, and say, it wasn't your fault that you went through this. It wasn't your fault that you went through that. We're going to support you no matter what happens your way. We're right there with you in the midst of everything that happens. We're not going to give up on you. You may want to give up because I don't know how many times I've been suicidal, and then you guys keep reminding me, no, we love you. You're special. We're not going to give up on you. And I go like, you know what? Thank you. And I'm able to reach out to other people and say, don't be suicidal. I love you. You're special to me. I mean, it's like a cycle. I do one thing, you guys help support me with that, and then I pass on what you did for me and I share it with someone else. It's like, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, and you know, a lot of people know my journey, at least in part, before I came to YouTube. Some people know my life. A lot of people know more details about my life than others. And the reason I am here is more than just Ma'am Ambassador saying, "Hey, honey, go do this."
Right.
And because she was a big influence and an inspiration for this in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
But as I have grown and evolved my channel and to a certain degree myself, and found my stride and found my voice, I realized just how impactful what we do can be for others. You know,
Yeah.
I have met some of the most interesting people in my time here. I mean, I've met people quite literally from across the Atlantic.
Mm-hmm.
I met people from over in Ireland and
Right.
Scotland and Great Britain and going into Europe, and met people from across this country
Right.
and everywhere else in between practically. And the amazing thing is, the thing that really kind of staggers me is that we are all more common than we realize in a
Yes.
lot of ways.
Oh yeah.
We may have a different accent to our voice, or we may speak another language. We may believe in different things spiritually or religiously or whatever the case may be, or we may not believe in anything at all. But one of the great common ties of the human condition is this thing called pop culture.
Mm-hmm.
And when I decided to I hate the word rebrand,
Yeah.
but when I decided to renovate my
Mm-hmm.
channel and my identity from Ambassador Kosh, when I started to simply the Ambassador and call my channel the Ambassadorial Wing, which is actually a callback to Babylon 5, which has been a huge cornerstone of my channel.
Right.
And I realize does it what does this place, the ambassadorial wing, mean? And I looked at the dynamic of the ambassadors on Babylon 5. And they may butt heads. They may have conflicting ideas and agendas and whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, they were all working to do what was best for their people and hopefully do what was best for others.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I have wanted that is the direction I have taken my channel into, is to be a place where not just the people I know, but people that I don't know can
Right.
come and find a space where they can discuss this thing called pop culture,
Right.
because it has such an impact, and it speaks across so many divides.
Mm-hmm.
It speaks past position, it speaks past class, it speaks past ethnic background, it speaks past language barriers, and so
Mm-hmm.
many other things.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you could be talking to a person from, just for example, you could be talking to someone from Germany that may not necessarily speak a word of English,
Mm-hmm.
but you say the word or the name just as a common connector, Darth Vader,
Right.
and their eyes light up and they're like, "You know Darth Vader?" And they're like, I know Darth Vader. I love Darth Vader."
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's one of those things. It's one of those connections to us as human beings, that we can understand one another. And even if you have to get some sort of translating technology to have a conversation with them,
Mm-hmm.
but saying that one little name can open up an entire spectrum of dialogue between two people that may not have initially understood one another. And
Mm-hmm.
that is, I think, the power and the influence of what pop culture can do for people, because we all to one degree or another, geek.
Oh yeah.
We geek out about different things. We get excited and hyped and enthusiastic about different things, but at the end of the day, these are the things that bind us as people. And I don't mean to get heavily philosophical about this, but
No, you're fine.
uh,
You're fine. It's just like, I mean, like I said, there's so many.
sure,
Oh,
go
hey,
ahead.
AJ, good to see you. But it's like that. I think that's the thing I love about this community because I have so
Mm-hmm.
many friends from all over, and it's like it's not. I can't typecast anybody into one little bubble because it's like as soon as I start to think I've got friends in one particular area, no, I get a little. What's the word I'm looking for? But it's like I get like a little wake up call, so to speak, and it's like, okay, I got friends in this, I got friends in that, like Phillip O'Reilly, who's here in the chat, who I'm going to invite on,
Mm-hmm.
and JJ is like, there's so many people that I can't say all my friends are in this. My friends are just
Mm-hmm.
what they are. They're everywhere, and it's like it to me. It just blows my mind. Like, wow, wow. That's all I can say is just
Mm-hmm.
wow. And it's just like I'm just like I feel like I'm just one humble person that you guys are just so willing to connect to me. You're so willing to talk to me, and you guys always make me feel welcome. You don't feel treat me like I'm just like one single, like I'm an ordinary person. You
Mm-hmm.
treat me like I'm special. You treat me like she's got some input to say. She's got some brains in her head, and we're willing to hear what she had to say. And it's like, oh, it's okay to geek out. It's okay to nerd out. It's okay to speak up. It's okay to share my love. It's okay to try something I would have never tried, like karaoke or trying music compositions or doing watch parties. I mean, like I said, to me, my universe is when I first started out with my world, honestly, all I thought about was music and writing. And then gradually it's gone further. It's
Mm-hmm.
rippled out where I've befriended so many. And it's like, wow. That's all I can say is wow.
Yeah. Well, Alicia, the thing about you, I mean, we met obviously through Orville Nation. We met through PJ,
Right.
and I know jack about Orville. I'm still trying to find a copy of season 1 so that I can sit down and watch season 2 so I can get caught up with the rest of you all. Because this sounds like a show I would love, but until I can get, I may have to just bite the bloody bullet, and I may here in a few weeks or whatever, and I'll just bite the bullet and order it off of eBay or Amazon or whatever because I can't find it anywhere at a store.
Mm-hmm.
It's impossible to find. And because I have been the majority of my life, I have been enveloped in the sci-fi realm. I have loved sci-fi since I was a kid. I mean, I grew up watching a lot of the same stuff everybody else in the chat and you yourself watched. I mean, I watched a lot of the old black and white or colorized, really cheesy science fiction movies and TV shows. The
Mm-hmm.
stuff that my mother and my grandmother raised me on. And then of course there's of course obviously Star Wars and there's Star Trek. I mean, I watched the TOS movies. I watched 2 of them in theater, and I watched all 4 of the TNG films in theater, and I saw the J.J. Abrams Star Trek that came out back in '09, and I actually liked it.
Yeah. As did I.
Yeah, yeah. JJ, I know it's on Hulu, but we don't have Hulu.
He was the
We don't.
actual.
I. But for me, I prefer physical copy. I'm weird that way. I have the physical copy of season 2. I want a physical copy of season 1. Not to mention, we're already paying for HBO Max, Disney Plus, and Netflix, so I don't really feel like paying for another one. So it's
I don't.
anything personal.
It's a geek nerdy thing because I myself
Yeah.
love to have
Mm-hmm.
DVDs and download
Yeah.
copies.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Same here.
I
Well,
totally understand that one. Yes.
well, it was like last night when we were talking about Shaun of the Dead, and I used to have a copy of Shaun of the Dead on DVD. I traded it in a few years ago for some other stuff. But I think I'm gonna wait till maybe they do a 4K master of it, or if I just find it on Blu-ray, because the digital copy has the movie, but it does have all the extras, and
Nice.
that's one of the things I love about having the disc because you, excuse me,
Mhm.
beg your pardon,
Like
you
this
get
one,
all.
yes.
Yeah. Now let me ask you a question, Alicia, in terms of Dune, to kind of piggyback a little bit.
Okay.
Did you ever see the sci-fi series with John Hurt, who played Leto Atreides?
I have it, but I haven't watched it all. Let me add Phillip in real quick. But yeah. Hi,
Um,
Phillip.
Hello.
hey Phil,
Hey, how's it going?
doing all right?
But no, I haven't
So,
seen it all Ambassador. I haven't seen all of the Doom ones.
Okay. I would recommend you watching it at some point. I think you might really enjoy it. They actually did the Sci-Fi Channel. They did a adaptation of Children of Dune and Dune Messiah, I think it is. I actually have that on DVD. A lot of people kind of deride it, but honestly, I have watched a lot of um, summary videos about Children of Dune and Dune Messiah, and it is a pretty faithful adaptation, even if the budget is not terribly high, wasn't terribly high for it. So, and it has actually Susan Sarandon, James McAvoy in like his first role, and Alison Krieg, who played the Borg Queen from Star Trek: First Contact. So she played Jessica Atreides.
I wish I could add to that, but I've never seen Dune. So,
Um, Phil, if you ever have the opportunity, honestly, I will tell you the truth, Phil. I would wait until whenever the new one with Denis Villeneuve directed comes out this year, and I would go see that first. Or if you have HBO Max, watch it there. It just depends on accessibility for you in terms of theaters. Now, where I live, most theaters are open or are going to open up fully again once enough people get the vaccine. So I would definitely, I would say, wait for the Denis Villeneuve because a lot of people are saying it's the most faithful adaptation of the book that we have gotten thus far. And Alicia went away. Phil, what'd you do?
I scared her off, I guess, somehow.
And Big Daddio, yeah, you missed a hell of a stream. Ambassador and I, and actually a couple other friends, DJ Odyssey and a friend of mine, Sir Nerd a lot. We all spent a couple hours talking about Shaun of the Dead last night. So a lot of fun.
Oh,
So.
cool! I got the Blu-ray. I used
Do
to have
you?
a DVD, but I upgraded to the Blu-ray. Like I try to get rid of all my DVDs and go for at least Blu-ray if they don't have it on 4K. But not everything's out on 4K or even Blu-ray yet.
Yeah. Now let me ask you, Phil, with the Blu-ray of Shaun of the Dead, does it have the commentary track and all the like deleted scenes and special features on it?
I just recently upgraded to the Bluray. I have it sealed.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Oh, that's okay. If you don't know, it's fine. I was just curious. So I can. I'm sure I can look it up and find out. So no worries.
I could look at the back of it, I guess. I'd have to leave my chair here for a minute.
No worries. You don't have to. I was just, like I said, I was just curious. Anything I could, like I said, I'm a big boy. I can look it up myself. So.
And there's JJ.
But yeah, I'm not really too big into zombie films, but I really like that one.
Well,
comedic.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons. It's kind of a novelty because Edgar Wright, he does a lot of trope films, and he does, obviously he did Shaun of the Dead, he did Hot Fuzz, which was kind of a trope film about, or a spoof about cop movies or buddy cop movies, and of course he did World's End, which was, I think, a trope movie on, I think it was like aliens or or disaster movies or something like that. So, JJ, good to see you. It's been a little bit.
What's going on, guys? Hey, Purtiful, how you doing? Congrats.
Thank you. Appreciate that. You guys are
Phillip,
so awesome to
Ambassador.
support me. So thank you.
Hey,
How's it going? Hey, no, what I was gonna, I know everybody knows that the Orville's on Hulu, but Hulu's a Disney-owned company.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can
I
get
know.
it at a combined price.
Yeah.
Might be $1 or two more, but uh,
Mm,
Hmm.
if you like sports, you can also get ESPN with it.
nah.
Yep.
nah.
I used to be into sports, but not so much anymore. Honestly, it's just I don't have the time,
Yeah, I understand.
and well, you grow you
I'm
grow
just,
up, and you're
I was just thinking if you
Mhm.
were paying for Disney Plus,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, because that's
But
what I do. That's what I do, JJ. Totally. I
yeah.
totally get that.
I
yeah,
have Hulu because Black Friday deal. They have it for $2 a month for a year.
Ooh.
So I
Hmm.
think that's a great deal. So,
what?
yeah,
That is,
every 2 years in a row they've been doing that now.
Yeah, but
wow.
it ain't ad free though, right?
Right, there's ads, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I should. You might find a ways on your browser around that. I'm not going to say how to do that.
Yeah, no. Trust me. Thanks to I use ad blocker. I don't get one single ad as far as videos or live streams or anything like that.
I mean,
Now, when I watch it on my Xbox, my TV, whatnot, ads run rampant. Um,
yeah,
I much rather sit on my computer and watch YouTube, honestly, because there's no ads anywhere.
yeah.
But that's just personal preference, I guess. But yeah, it's good to see you, Ambassador. I ain't talked to you in a while.
Yeah, it has been a little bit, JJ, and
Yeah, you
I
been
think
doing
we
all
still
right?
fall. Well, let's see. I'm in the middle of writing a Star Wars fan fiction to fix the monstrosity that
Right,
was The Rise of Skywalker. It has its
right.
own title, and we lost Alicia again. Her phone probably rang. So,
Well,
um,
it happens from time to time. She's
yeah,
always had that internet issue.
yeah,
Um,
and yeah. Go
uh,
ahead.
no. Go ahead. I'm listening. I heard you saying that, earlier because
Hmm.
I had to boot up my computer, so turn on my TV off, turn on my computer on. But I did hear you say you was doing a fan fiction.
Yeah.
Now this is
I'm
just
working on part.
you
Go ahead.
just writing it. In other words, just like a book type
Um.
thing.
Well, um, I'm writing it, and I've actually done like 5 videos where I do all the parts. But I've decided to. I uploaded part 5, and I've stopped. I'm currently in the middle of part 7. It's going to be a 12-part series plus an epilogue.
Hmm.
And what I'm actually going to do it once I finish it, I've come up with a cast list. I'm going to cast it, and I'm going to do it like something in the vein of a radio drama or something along those lines. Anything,
Hmm.
because I know a lot of people who are either in the Star Wars community or who might be intrigued to do something like this, and I think it would, one, it'd be a lot of fun, and two, I think it might be a good way to maybe heal the Star Wars fandom in a lot of ways. Because what I'm doing with my story is I'm incorporating stuff from at least the parts that I think of value, at least in terms of the sequel trilogy, but I'm incorporating parts from the prequels and obviously from the OT that I think are of value, and I'm crafting my own story for it. And on top of that, I'm still doing all my live streams. I'm doing watch parties. I still do my editorials and everything, my editorial videos and everything. I recently just did one on a topic within the movie of Batman versus Superman, the Ultimate Edition, because I just
Hmm.
did a watch party for that, and I'm gonna be doing several videos. I'm actually gonna be doing another one here, not in the near future, talking about Lex Luthor from BVS because I found that particular adaptation of the character very interesting. And of course, like everybody or a lot of people, I'm going to be reviewing Justice League when it comes out next week. So, but yeah,
Okay.
I've been busy. I've been very busy.
I know quite a few people that are going to be doing actually Justice League watch parties and other things like that. And last week, I think it was last week when Coming to America came out.
Yes.
I got a friend of mine, Anzo. He did a watch party, and now this is something LDG has nailed in on. He's been trying to, as he says, trying to.
Oh yeah, I know LDG very well.
Yeah, to beat the algorithm.
Yeah,
and I believe he's found the back door.
I wouldn't doubt it.
All right. This was let me look at this real quick. Most of his live streams are like 100, 120, 180 views, stuff like that. WandaVision, the last episode of WandaVision got 542 views. Coming to America right now is sitting at 57,000 views.
Doesn't surprise me. LDG is exceedingly bright and very, very smart, and I have really appreciated getting to know him. I respect him immensely as a YouTuber. He is a very genuine, heartfelt guy.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I had him on Monday night when we were talking to the season finale, the series finale of WandaVision, and I was like, I know some people have their beefs and their gripes about it, and I respect all that. I tried. I'm not trying to be a fence sitter, but what I'm trying to do is say, if you have a differing opinion than mine, then by all means voice it, and know that you're not going to get berated for it. Because I know there were parts about WandaVision that I myself wasn't thrilled with. I had my theories about certain things, but I wasn't going to let my theories degrade my enjoyment of what was good within the show. Was I kind of let down that they didn't bring mutants in? Yeah, I was. But the thing you have to remember about WandaVision, the focus of the show was Wanda and obviously Vision. Now, I will say I love the whole dynamic of bringing Agatha Harkness in and making her a villain rather than making her more of a neutral or a protagonist character, because her history, she is by and large a protagonist, not an antagonist. She's a hero, not a villain, or she's at least a neutral. And the fact that they took her and turned her to...
That's the way I understood it. That's the way I understood it, because this is something I've had to tell people. I'm not a book person. I can count on one hand how many books I've read in my life. These movies and now these shows that are coming out are my comic books. I love superhero movies, but I don't watch them all because there's just some characters I don't care about. But as far as Marvel goes, I've watched them all. I've seen every one of them. Anzo asked me to be on the WandaVision roundtable. I'm like, man, you're actually going to make me watch this crap? Because I didn't have no interest in WandaVision at all. Everybody was talking about, did you see this? Did you see that? I didn't catch none of the Easter eggs because I don't know nothing about it. I don't know who Agatha is. I don't know who Mephisto is. I just recently learned of characters, Nightmare, Nemesis. I only know of Dormammu from Doctor Strange and Marvel versus Capcom, because he's a fighter in there. It's just, I just watch it as entertainment, and I enjoy it as such. Now I will pick out what I think was wrong with it, and even the last episode of WandaVision, I wasn't nailed to my seat like a series ending should have been, but I enjoyed it.
Well,
it wasn't the best thing in the world, but it definitely wasn't the worst.
Yeah. Well, now here's the thing, JJ. There's a channel, and he's a pretty big channel. He's got like almost 3 million subscribers, The channel is actually it's a simple channel. It's called Comics Explained, and this guy, I actually played it when we did my live stream for episode 8, and everybody was like, "Okay, who is this Agatha Harkness character?" And I'm like, I did research. This is a channel I have watched for a long time, even before I became a content creator on YouTube myself.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy knows comics. He does the reading, he does the research, and his videos are actually very insightful. It gives you all the information you need, and he comes at it from a very balanced perspective. He gives you the storylines, and he doesn't necessarily critique it, but he'll give you the storyline in a way that, or the character breakdown in a way that you can follow and you can understand. So being a comic book movie guy like yourself, it means you don't have the time, and you don't even necessarily have to watch the video. You can just listen to it. I mean, the visuals are good, but you get everything you need through his audio. So I very highly recommend to anybody that's in the chat, or any one of you that loves comic book movies or just loves comic books or superheroes, go check this guy. Go check out Comics Explained. The guy knows what he's doing. Obviously, he's got nearly 3 million subscribers, so he should.
He's doing something right.
Yeah. So.
No, but what I was talking about earlier, because of those couple live streams that Onzo did, and with the help of LDG, a week ago, or a little over a week ago, he did a 300 subscriber celebration live stream. He's now sitting at 737 subs.
Impressive.
So this man is, and he's very close to his watch hour. So he's about to soon to be monetized if it keeps going.
Yeah.
Because for the past, since last week, he's been watching. He goes, man, it went up another. It went up more. It went up more. Another 100. Another 100. You know, he's over 700 now. Every day he checks, it keeps going up. So I think he's found the back door to cracking the algorithm. Now, just doing it is a different story, because you got to add all these tags into your your stream and stuff. You know, for when people look for just keywords that's in your title, to make you pop up. And I'm like, well, yeah, it sounds good, but I'm too lazy for all that. I'm just here to do a live stream and be here with other fine people. You know, to me, it's not about getting monetized. I'm here to have fun.
Right.
Yeah. But as the old saying goes, if you do what you enjoy, you never work a day in your life. And JJ, I do understand what you're saying. I get it. I mean, I'm here more so than anything to enjoy myself as well. But if I can make a couple bucks, I'm not going to complain.
No, I've made some money, yeah, and I've only got a little over 200 subscribers. You know,
but you guys deserve more. You guys deserve way more. You guys are doing a lot more content than just saying something like me, or even like, I don't know.
Hey, I don't make videos. I do not upload videos because, for one, I don't know. I know how to upload a video. I know how to make the video. I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to add all these flashy things that other people put in there. I just do live streams.
JJ, I will tell you, as an amateur editor, if you have the right type of editing software, it's insanely easy. Now, I'll be candid with you. My intros, my outros, some of the videos I have done over the last year or so, I actually was referred to by a former associate to a piece of editing software called Wondershare Filmora 10. Well, it's 10 now. It's the 10th iteration. It is very user-friendly. It's not cheap, depending on the plan or the set of tools that you get, but it isn't like it won't break the bank if you decide to get it. So,
true. Well, nothing really is, but it also depends, because I'm a gamer.
Yeah.
I'm in the process of trying to acquire a capture card. At least
Mhm.
maybe I can, add a little bit more difference to my content, play some
Yeah.
games, stream that. But it all takes time. It takes money. It takes patience. You can't. None of this
Right.
stuff ever happens overnight,
No,
No.
no.
unless you're Brie Larson.
True there.
I
It,
know. You
it
know. I've got a friend. He did a video of all the and I hope nobody takes this personally, but of several of like the big names in the TMF complaining about Brie Larson starting a channel. And somebody put in the comments, you ought to, for anybody that watches this, you ought to play the 2x speed. It's hysterical. And I actually did. I laughed my ass off. I did. I absolutely laughed my ass off.
But
Because
it's all good. It's
yeah,
I teach myself. I've only had a Twitter account for a little over a year, maybe a little bit longer, and the only reason why I got it was because of YouTube.
Yeah.
And I taught myself Twitter. There's software out there, sound software, video editing software. If I got my hands on it, I'm pretty sure I could teach myself how to do it. But what do you want, guys? I'm a man. I'm lazy. Um, there's no bones about it. I will openly admit it. I'm lazy.
True.
And quick shout out to Big Daddio. Thanks for putting that link to Comics Explained in the chat, dude. Thank you very much for doing that.
Thank you, John, for being a smart. You're awesome. Like I said, all these people here that are with me, and you guys in the chat, these three fellas, check them out, guys. They're amazing. I'm gonna definitely put their links into my description after I finish.
I'm not.
Well, I
You
can't.
guys are amazing. Come on, you guys help me find my voice. You guys are the supporter. It's only fair that I support you guys. So it's not my community.
Alicia, trust me, darling. No, because you've been around it a little longer than I have, and thanks to you and thanks to Chris Knight, is why I'm where I'm at right now.
But you helped me find my voice, though. I didn't have a voice.
My dear, you've always had the voice. You just need to learn how to use it.
True, but
I appreciate it. I'm humbled by that, but no, you've got to where you are on your own. You've had some stepping stones along the way. There's no doubt about it. We all do.
That's you guys. I wouldn't do it on my own because, honest to God, when I started this YouTube channel, it was a joke. It really was. But then gradually, I started finding my voice, finding the content that I want to put out there. I was like, what do I do? What do I do? And then gradually I started finding Orville things, finding science fiction gaming. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I can try this. Maybe I can try that. And one of the things I'm going to try soon, which I'm going to announce now officially, is I'm working on a podcast. I am working on a podcast for the Orville community. And it's like...
Cool.
Awesome.
I just got to figure out where I'm going to stream it at. But yeah, I am working on an Orville podcast. It's like, wow. The sky's not the limit anymore. The universe is my limit. It's like I keep going further and further and further out there. So.
And if I may just say real quick, speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Geeks enjoy Nerdrotica. LDG. Good to see you, bud.
Yeah, what's up? We was just talking about your accomplishments and the way you're helping people. I know we rag a lot, rag one another a lot. We talk a lot of shit to one another, but you're the man, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. You're the man.
Exactly. Because without him, I wouldn't be on camera. Without him, I wouldn't have my intro. Yeah. And I wouldn't have my hard drive that's in the process of getting ready to get back to me because he literally saved my butt. I will say that. He saved my butt because I had
that.
And
LDG.
That's amazing. You're an amazing friend, LDG, because I can ask you computer technician without making me feel stupid. You break it down without making me feel stupid.
That's because LDG is user friendly.
And he's the boss. He is the boss.
And the way he puts it, he goes Windows, Mac. Don't matter if you have a Mac.
No, not a Mac. He hates Macs. Remember, he hates.
I
Mac.
know that. No, but he knows how to to work on them. He knows how to. And he throws that into his pitch. Window if you've got a PC or a Mac, it's the way you do it.
I don't have a Mac. I have a Hewlett Packard.
HP.
Mine's a Lenovo.
My PC's like weed, man. It's homegrown.
You made it yourself, JJ.
Well, I paid somebody to make it, but yeah, it was built from scratch. Everything.
Go ahead, JJ. Sorry.
No, I'm just rambling because I got to get my mind in order because in half an hour I go live. So
this is my day off. I just Alicia was like, "Hey, you want to come on?" I was like, "For you, 9-hour video celebration." Let me see. Yeah, I'll spend some time.
Look at it. Don't be crying. That ain't allowed here.
Okay.
Don't be acting all giddy. You done this.
Okay.
You done this.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to share a little something. This is not a huge spoiler. This is part of my story. This is part of my fan fiction. It's going to be the intro. I actually came up with a title. Different title, which I may go back and I may edit the titles on the videos I have up already. But I came up with a proper title for my fan fiction. It's called The Unity of the Force. And this will be like my opening crawl, which a friend of mine, Mountains of Elysium, he recently did an opening crawl little video for me as a tribute and dude, you're awesome thing. And I may send him this and say, here's my opening crawl. Over a year has passed since the events on Crate. Across the galaxy, the First Order and New Rebellion rebuild their forces. The worlds that make up the shattered Republic fortify themselves against the combined might of the Imperial Remnant and First Order. On the world of Octu, Luke Skywalker has been guiding the young Force wielder Rey, aiding her in the development of her skills in the Force. Bringing fresh insight into Rey's training, Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Yoda sought to break the cycle of conflict that has existed among the adherents of the Force. Kylo Ren has been plagued by a voice in his mind, beckoning him to the unknown regions of the galaxy. Leaving the shipyards of Fondor, he travels to a world nearly forgotten by the galaxy. A world whose very name makes many people's blood run cold. Exegol. Okay, you can take me down now, Alicia. I'm done. When you do that. How dare you do that?
Well,
I stream my rules. I can do whatever I want.
Look at the name. You can tell. Look at my avatar. You can tell. When I heard the name Exegol, I was like, they could have come up with something better. Really.
I kind of liked the name, honestly. That was one of the few things from The Rise of Skywalker I actually liked. I liked the design of the interior of that temple. And I'll tell you all a little bit of spoiler. In my version, for those of you that may not know, there is no Palpatine. Snoke.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Snoke is still lurking around. But Snoke has a great big secret that if you haven't watched my fan fictions, I do reveal. And just a little bitty hint, that secret stretches all the way back to the Clone Wars.
Well, if you want to go by current canon,
I make my own canon.
No, I understand that. Go ahead. But if you go by current canon, apparently with Snoke's words, I believe, he's seen it all. He's been through it all. Now this is before we found out he was a clone, but which made me lead to thinking, well, Palpatine has something to do with this, like essence transfer or something like that, because when he says he was there, the rise of the Jedi, the fall of the Jedi, the rise of the Empire, to the rise of the First Order, he's been through it all, and that was some of the biggest questions that were being asked about Snoke. Is like, okay, where does he come into play? If he's been through it all, where was he? What was he doing? Who was he?
In the first 5 parts, I give Snoke's background. I created a background, a backstory for him that not only stretches all the way back to the Clone Wars, but stretches back before the movies. Yeah. Snoke, cool. Let me just say this. This is me kind of saying, hey, go watch those videos and what I've done thus far to prepare for what will be coming in a few months. Because I've done editing to the first 5 parts, and once I do the read throughs, we do the streams of the everything of the readings. It has changed since then. Those first 5 parts are a rough draft, but Snoke is older than everyone in the story, in the saga. That's all I'll say.
Cool.
Nice.
See, unlike Disney, I know how to, give a compelling backstory. I know how to world build. I know how to create characters that are actually intriguing and interesting. Okay, and this isn't necessarily a big spoiler. I made Finn a Force sensitive. He can use the Force, and I'm having him train.
And
he's going to be a badass.
Something tells me when JJ sat down to start doing this, before the Force Awakens came out. Now, I don't know if he said it or if someone else said it, but
yeah,
when they started doing the interviews and stuff like that, he said that he had a story treatment for the entire trilogy laid out, basically how the story should go.
Yeah.
And I believe Finn was supposed to be Force sensitive. And then, what Rian Johnson did just went off the rails with it.
Yeah. Well, the thing with me is, the important thing for me was I needed someone other than Luke to be teaching. That's why I have the Force ghosts of Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Yoda. And there are a couple of others that I introduced in part 5 that you'll have to go listen to part 5 to find out who those 2 others are. And I will build story around those 2 others to explain why they are here, where they have been, what they have been doing since the last time we may have seen them at their exit point within the saga. So, but yeah, I've told this story numerous times. I'll say this real quick, and then JJ, you can say.
No, go ahead.
Well, it's real brief, really. I asked myself one question. Yes, I dislike the end of Rise of Skywalker where she took the last name. 1, because I myself am adopted. My family gave me my name. I did not take it. Did I accept it? Yeah, especially after I found out that I was adopted at the age of 31. Yeah, I accepted. This is who I am. This is my family. This is my name. I accept all of it. But for me, with that ending, I did not like it. So I asked myself, do I just want to do a one-off video where I just sit and talk about how I dislike that ending, or do I want to do something better with it? Do something better with that energy? Hence my fan fiction. So anyway, I'm gonna shut up now.
But also let me because of your avatar, I don't know if you knew this or not. See, everybody had a big issue with Rey taking the name Skywalker.
Yeah.
Even I did, but then the more I started looking into it and learning, Grand Admiral Thrawn, his people, the Chiss,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
they call their term for Jedi were Skywalkers.
Mm-hmm.
It only made sense that Rey took the name Skywalker. People automatically assume it's after Luke and Leia, and Ben and Anakin, but
Mm-hmm.
in all actuality, there's a meaning by the name Skywalker, and that is one of them.
Yeah.
Back in the old Republic, I say in the old Republic, when the Jedi first went to Tython, and
Yes.
they were called Skywalkers.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes sense that the reason why she took the name, but they should have put more context behind it instead of assuming that it was after Luke and Leia.
Well, yeah,
Because
and
she
that's
even went to the Lars homestead. To me, I'm like, yeah, you're just picking up where somebody else left off.
mm-hmm.
And
Well,
from my understanding, from Daisy Ridley's own words, that Rey's story is not over yet.
Well, the thing is, though, with Daisy Ridley, I don't think she would return to the project or to the character if they gave her like $1 billion, because she said she's done. Now, if she goes
I
back,
know
okay,
that.
fine. If she goes back, fine. But for me, I'm kind of checked out. I'm writing my own thing, and I'm going to enjoy the parts of Star Wars that I still love, and this new and the stuff that has come out since. I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian.
Of course.
Yeah, you know, and it doesn't just have to do with the fact that we had a cameo by Ahsoka and a cameo by Luke. The story itself was intriguing.
Yeah.
The story itself had weight to it, and I appreciated it. I enjoyed what they were doing because it was done by people who know what they're doing. JJ, I will tell you, I actually have a group of Chiss in my fan fiction, and they are working with the rebellion. I actually have a female Chiss who is a colonel, who is actually named after my maternal grandmother's family.
Nice.
I actually took I took my grandmother's maiden name before she married, and I turned it into a Chiss name. And I gave it a background, I gave it a story, and that's her name.
Nice.
Awesome.
Very cool.
Well, I do make a reference to Thrawn because there's a conversation between the female Chiss and Agent Callus from Rebels, who's actually working with the Rebellion now.
Right.
Anything, the two of them are working together, and he asks, "What does your name exactly mean?" Because I've talked to all your fellow other Chiss, and they've told me your names mean something. What does your name mean? And she gives the backstory on it. See, it's called world building. Okay, I'm not in the best of appearance, but I'll do this. Hello. Do you understand world building? Hello, Disney Story Group. Do you understand world building? Hello.
This is something I do from time to time on streams. That's kind of, in my own way, similar to that.
Mm-hmm.
When somebody now, LDG, I know you're listening, and I apologize for this. When WandaVision was out, this man went overboard analyzing.
I know. Yes, I know.
And I ended up doing this, and y'all buckle up and hold on. I just went, the hell's wrong with you people?
Okay. All right. I can top that. I can top that. All right. And I may actually do a thumbnail. I may upload it as a short on my YouTube channel. I did a video for Twitter and for my Instagram, and it's called "The 3 Faces of Fandom," and it goes like this. So, DC fans, What did you get? We're getting the Snyder Cut, and it's going to be freaking awesome. Marvel fans, what did you get? We got WandaVision. It was pretty good. Star Wars fans, what did you all get? We got a Rock.
Exactly. Exactly. When I saw that,
the vessel.
when I saw that, I'm not that guy that's saying, "Hey, Star Wars is dead." Okay, I still have hope.
Right.
But
yes,
when
same
the
here.
best thing they can give us is a nutless Solo and a Rock.
Yeah.
Oh, like
and not to mention a ship called the Vessel. Oh. I'm not a trained writer, and I came up with better names for the ships in my fan fiction than they did. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll give you an example. Okay, I'll give you an example. There's a couple of ships in the First Order. One is called the Tempest. The other is called I think it's called the Nemesis.
Oh yeah.
I've come up with a brand new class of ship for the New Republic or the New Rebellion, and it's called Solo Class Destroyer in honor of Han Solo. Yeah, and essentially, what they have done, and the female Colonel Chiss officer has been the head of the project. Essentially, what they have done is they have taken Mon Cala cruisers and Imperial 2 Star Destroyers, cannibalized them, and turned them into a dreadnought that can absolutely rip the crap out of any ship that the First Order has. Because not only that,
they actually did that in the recent release. It's a game called Star Wars Squadrons.
Yeah. I got a little bit of inspiration from that. But I actually advanced the technology in the universe.
Mm-hmm.
The New Republic now has energy absorption shields, which absorbs incoming fire and can direct it either to their weapons or their shielding.
It's a good idea. It's a wonderful idea.
Not to mention, now I did like the cannons that were on that dreadnought in The Last Jedi, but instead of them, I like the cannons. I kind of like that ship. But instead of those ships being those cannons being on a ship that had absolutely no defense to them, I've created a new class of like First Order Dreadnought that's like a beefed up version of what they have already, but has those cannons, those base busting cannons mounted on them. No Superstar Destroyer, no Death Star laser tech here. Sorry, that was our nonsense. I'm sorry. No. You need a massive amount of power to destroy a freaking planet. And just real quick to the chat, Mir the gravitationally adept. Mir, where the hell you been? Dude, you kind of just you do this. You disappear, then you come. You disappear and you come back, and you disappear and you come back. You're like a ping pong ball, except human size and heavier. But it's. I sit here and I've been sitting here working on this story, and it has been an immense amount of fun, but it's also been it's been taxing. But at the end of all of this, once this is done, I'm going to dedicate this to the one person who really got me into Star Wars. And that was my dad. My dad.
Yeah.
And to my dad, yes, absolutely. Both my parents and my entire family very much nurtured me as a geek. But Jedi was the last one of the last movies we watched as a family, because I did some digging, and it actually turned out Jedi came out in 83.
Mm-hmm.
The last movie we saw together as a family before he passed was actually Gremlins, which came out in 84. But Jedi was the last Star Wars movie we got to see together as a family. And I've told this story numerous times. I'm sure many people know it. But every time they get to the funeral pyre scene on Endor at the end of Return of the Jedi, I actually did a little bit of a video on it during a live stream, and I just edited out that part. I understood what Luke was feeling.
Mm-hmm.
He lost a father he hardly knew.
Mm-hmm.
And I could identify with that because I was 7, going on 8 years old when my father died.
Mm-hmm.
So I could understand, and actually, after all these years, Luke going through that journey, trying to save Anakin,
Mm-hmm.
and then mourning a father he hardly knew, helped me to learn how to mourn my dad's passing.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the part of me that broke when I saw The Last Jedi. I saw it twice. First time I saw it was me, Madam Ambassador, and a close friend of mine from high school. And we walked out, and we thoroughly were blown away by what we had seen. And then 2 or 3 days later, actually it was Christmas Day, me and the whole ambassadorial family, me and the missus and mom, we went to see Last Jedi again. And we walked out. And that's when everything set in. And the missus looked at me and said, "Honey, what's wrong? You're not reacting the way you did when we walked out the first time." I was like, this was not right. And she's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Let me tell you later."
Mm-hmm.
And I finally sat down with her, and she's like, "Okay, she's like, "You walked out and you were as high, you were jumping off the ceiling at how good this movie was. What the hell changed?" I was like, the story made no sense. And that was not Luke. And, I know people, and there's actually one guy that I've talked with on numerous occasions I have immense amounts of respect for, who has said, well, characters need to evolve and grow and change. And you know what? I can't say I necessarily disagree with that. But for me, Star Wars has and always will be first and foremost about family.
Mm-hmm.
And when, amongst so many things, but the thing that broke me the most and broke Luke for me the most was the fact that he turned his back on the only family he has left, and that's Leia.
Mm-hmm.
No brother, no sister, no sibling, regardless of how much they may have failed or screwed up, if they have any backbone or spine whatsoever, does not turn their back on their family.
No, I've
And
got 2 brothers and 2 sisters, and we're a typical family. We disagree a lot. But if any one of those 4 ever needed anything, I'm there. That's my family,
Yeah.
And I was kind of torqued by that too. But at the same time, I'm not going to defend The Last Jedi. I'm sorry, I'm not going to do it. It has its problems. I liked The Last Jedi, but is it a great film? No. To me, it was a good way to escape the world for a couple hours.
Right.
I watch it as entertainment, and I always do that. I'm not about the trigonometry, trying to figure out who fits in where, what does what. But being the Star Wars fan that I am, I was paying attention to what was happening, what was being said, how people acted, because I know the content. just like LDG went overboard with WandaVision.
WandaVision.
He's a comic book fan. He knows how some of this is supposed to be playing out, who's supposed to fit in where. So I was doing the same thing. And I've watched it many times, seeing if I could just try to piece it together in some form or fashion. And some things do fit, but most of it don't. Luke being the way he was, I didn't have a problem with that. What I had a problem was we didn't have no context into why he was like that. All we got was a flashback.
Yeah, and I had a nearly 2-hour debate with the guy I was mentioning, and the guy is a great guy. His channel is called the Poindexter Lounge. The guy's name is Enoch.
Oh yeah,
great guy, great guy. I mean it. But we had a 2-hour debate, and we didn't get heated, but we got very passionate, particularly myself. And I'm trying to tell him, you're telling me if that was your nephew, you're not going to try and sit down with him first and say, look, I know something's going on. I know something is massively wrong here. Talk to me. I am your family. I am your blood. I am your uncle, for God's sake. You don't just go, well, I had one bad vision that was completely unclear in the Force, and now I'm going to go and consider, not act, but I'm going to consider cold-blooded murder on my own nephew. And I'm not going to sit here and bash the guy that I call my friend. I'm not going to sit here and bash him. Because aside from that one point of contention, he and I get along. We respect one another. We respect each other as fellow geeks. He is about as a passionate supporter of the Snyder Cut as any person I have ever met. And you know what? I immensely respect that. I do. So I'm not going to sit here and bash him. And that's not my intent here. Because he is one of the most upbeat and positive people I have met in my time here on YouTube and online. He is a man of faith and deep faith. He is a Christian like myself. And I have nothing but the utmost respect for him. We just have that one particular sticking point when it comes to Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But, I don't see tossing away what I consider to be a good friendship over one particular point of contention when it comes to one character. That's just silly.
True. It's dumb, actually. It's dumb, yeah.
And I just want to say real quick, I did catch your comment in the chat, but I will be praying for you for your surgery. Yes. So I hope all goes well. And by all means, if you are able to, reach out to me through DM on Twitter and let me know how things are going. So keep in touch, man. I know the door is always open here for you. At least on my end. I won't speak for everybody else here, but that's because Mirror's good people.
For me, I mean, my door's always open. That's why I will always open my door. I mean, I'll open my phone up. I mean, like yesterday, my friend who I was mentioning earlier, Chloe, she's my online sis because I don't have any actually brothers and sisters. And she just lost her grandmother, and we literally talked for hours yesterday. And so just keep that family in your prayers, guys. If you're of the faith, if you're not of the faith, just keep them in your thoughts because.
Yes.
Yeah. But like I said, I was trying to keep the doors open. But on a lighter note, I was going to show you what the podcast looks like. Yeah. That's okay. That's okay. I mean, that's the thing I love about you guys. You guys always have so many.
I don't like to get super heavy or super deep. I don't like going super personal on things. I'm just weird that way. And hey, William Jackson, you have a good night, and we will obviously catch you on the flip side. And this isn't even my channel. I'm saying that.
Take care, William. It was good to see you.
It's all right. Yeah, man. Take care. But with that being said, I've got to go.
I'm probably bounce here in the south.
I go live in 5.
All right.
So,
all right.
Congratulations, Alicia. I mean that.
Yes. Thank you.
I know we don't get to talk much or hang out that much, but I sincerely mean that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Keep pushing.
I will definitely let you guys know more about the podcast. happens. I will.
Awesome.
I will. But thank you for your
Ambassador,
love
it
and
was good.
support. It means a lot.
Yes, ma'am. My pleasure. Ambassador, take care of yourself. Hopefully, we'll be in touch more sooner than later. It's been far too long.
JJ, I think we follow each other on Twitter. So
no, we didn't. I just as we were talking, I went and looked. I got you followed.
Okay, I will follow you back. And
awesome.
Be in touch, and I'll be in touch with you. I've got obviously I've got stuff coming up, and I'll keep you in the loopy. So
awesome, sweet, thank you,
JJ. You have a good night, man.
Yep. Phillip left. Oh wow, he just up.
No, he's here.
Wait a minute. There's
I'm still listening, but
hey, what's up? What's your name? How you doing?
Have a good one.
Yeah, man. You're more than welcome to stop by if you want. If not, that's cool. I understand. I'll just see you backstage like always. But yeah, take care, everyone. Talk to y'all soon.
Peace.
Take care,
Bye.
JJ. But yeah, like I said, I'm working on this podcast tentatively. But I think I will switch gears and let you guys open up the floor. And if you have any questions for me, yeah.
Well, I don't particularly or anything. I just want to say congratulations, and I'm very proud of you for going into the podcast realm. It is, from what I hear, it is a lot of fun. So I wish you the best. And if you ever need a guest, well, you know how to find me. But I'm actually going to bounce and everything because I've got a few things I've got to do. But Alicia, and I'll go on camera. Give me a minute. Alicia, congratulations. You've earned it. You deserve it.
Thanks.
And you busted your butt for it. And I say this, I'm sorry, I don't mean to get mushy. I say this with all sincerity. I am exceedingly proud of you. And I am very happy and very proud to call you my friend. So keep it going.
That means
keep it up. Keep it going. Keep it up. And in the words of the great Jedi Master, Obi-Wan Kenobi, remember, the Force will be with you. Always. All right. Everybody, you have a great night. Make sure if you have not, show this lady some love. If you're not subscribed, if you come across this stream and you are not subscribed to this woman, ask yourself, what are you doing with your life? Subscribe to this awesome lady we all call AVP, because this little sign up here says it all. Quality content, all quality, no filler. So, all right. Everybody, you have a great night, and I'll catch you all on the flip side. Peace.
Take care, Ambassador. Thank you. Whew. Sorry about that, Phillip. So, do you have any questions?
Yeah, sorry, I just didn't have much to add to that conversation. That's why I didn't talk.
That's totally okay. That's totally okay. That's the thing about me and my channel, guys, that I have so many friends from all over. I mean, Star Wars fans, Star Trek fans, Orville fans. Yeah. But yeah, go ahead, Phillip.
Okay, so you mentioned you're going to do a podcast. What format are you going to do? How are you going to?
It's going to be audio.
Well, yeah, okay. I mean,
it's going to be all.
Not well. Okay. But I mean, are you going to have a special guest each week? Are you just going to have people talking about Orville, or on your own?
It's going to be basically
what style
me on my own, and I'm
is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, I get what you're saying. I think for the first one, like, a lot of people are confused about what exactly is a dramedy. So I think I'll explain what a dramedy is and how Orville is a dramedy. and then I'll build from there. Because my big thing that's going to help me out a lot is this lovely book here. This our Bible, The World of the Orville. That's going to help me out a lot. But yeah, I think I'll eventually invite people on. So I'll definitely invite you on if you're interested, and anyone else. But yeah, it's just like, yeah, I mean, I have so many ideas I want to do for it, but I think it's going to be like episodic. Like I said, explain what a dramedy is, then explain from the pilot, and then explain some key things from the pilot, and then explain like some of the planets, explain some of the aliens. I hope that makes sense what I'm trying to say. But
yeah. Basically, overview and review of the show. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, exactly. And then also give my input on as I go too. Like, how is this my favorite, or how is this my least favorite? Like, Primal Urges, that was one of my least favorites. I didn't like that one that well. I mean, there's parts of it I liked, but then there's parts of it I didn't like. I mean, I can be, I think, objective enough to say, you know, I like this because, or I didn't like this because, without feeling like, oh, I have to be all fangirly. I can just say, you know, I didn't like it because, like, it hit me on a personal level, or I knew somebody that had this kind of addiction, things like that. So, yeah. Okay.
Nice. Are you gonna try to do it weekly or monthly, or how often are you gonna do it?
That's a good question.
Or whenever you feel like churning one out.
I think I may try doing it at least once. Well, first I'm gonna see how I set it up first. So maybe once a month. I may do it twice a month, depending on my schedule too. So I think I may do it twice a month, maybe every other week. Like 1 week I'll do it, then the following week I'll give people a chance to catch up on it, and then the next week I'll do it.
Are you gonna do like audio editing before you put it out, or are you gonna record it and just send it out?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. I'll edit it. That was the thing that I was doing, was talking to LDG earlier before I started the stream. I was talking to him about, you know, about
Audacity.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not big. Like, I can edit video. I'm pretty good with that. Oh, I'm okay at it. But editing audio, it kind of amateur style. Amateur status with that.
Exactly.
But yeah, I use Audacity when I like input audio stuff into it, my videos.
Yeah.
And it does the job. It's pretty basic. It's free. So I use that when record my vocals for like voiceover stuff.
But yeah, that's what I'm going to use for that, because I really want to use music that's not from the Orville. That way it's copyright safe, because let's face it, we're trying to make it independent. I'm trying to make it like it's Orville content, but it's not related to the Orville group per se too. That way they say, well, you're not technically part of the cast or crew. I'm like, yeah, but I'm just a fan. That's, like I said in the thumbnail of my podcast and the icon, it just basically says all content by AVP, a fan for the fans, basically. So that's basically what it is. It's a fan's gift to the fans, saying
one video I was trying to make was about me doing background stuff, and I tried to use like a 1 minute clip of the Orville, and it got like flagged. Like, damn. Like, just for like 1 minute, or maybe less than a minute too, but nope. And I used the footage from other TV shows, and I had no problem. But Orville, nope, red flag. Like, okay.
Oh no.
Disney's
certain songs I wanted saying nope, that's ours. Karaoke stuff like that, they'll do that with me too. They'll
really
say,
protective.
You know, that's actually copyrighted. I'm like, really? It's a song. It's karaoke safe. It's like, but they're like, nope, we own the rights to this. Thank you. I'm like,
what I ended up doing with the Orville, when I was talking about it, I just used pictures, and I got away with that. Just frame by frame. But yeah, be careful not to use any music from that or video, but pictures I think should be fine.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I'm going to do it all audio. I don't think I'll do a video one. I may eventually make it into a video format on YouTube. I don't know. But
I
right
know
now, my early stages right now, I think I'm just
many, yeah,
audio.
many podcasters. Yeah, you don't have to, but many podcasters, they do their podcasts and they also, you know, record them as they're doing it. You know, like Joe Rogan or I know some podcasters that
Mm-hmm.
actually I just watched their YouTube. You don't have to show yourself on video, but like just
Mm-hmm.
have it available on YouTube and just, you know, just have some graphic up there. So it's available
Yeah,
on
that's what
different
I'm thinking.
platforms.
Like an image kind of thing. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, that would be like I've done that before with something I had on my computer, and I basically just freeze framed it where it was just that one image of it was like the album art, and basically yeah, and then you just heard the audio. There was nothing else there basically.
But, yeah,
So
it
I may
depends
do
how you
something
want to
like
do it.
that because there's a way.
Yeah, there's different platforms. What is that big one that I think that Joe Rogan's on right now? What's it called? I can't think of it right now. Wow, it's the biggest one out there. I can't think of the name. Uh,
Okay,
it's not
but
Pandora.
yeah,
It's the other one.
but I'm thinking about
Spotify.
Spotify. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I gotta check to see which platforms I want to put it on because one of my friends says, "Can you put it on a free site?" I'm like, "Well, let me research to find out which is the best places to stream it to where people can hear it." So yeah, I gotta keep my options open on that one.
All right.
So, because I think this one with that's setting it up and it's letting me know where you can set it up to. I think it says, yeah, distributed. It says on the left, so it lets me know where I can distribute it. Let's see. It lets me know I can, let's see, podcast apps and that I can do it. Apple, Google, the Podbean one, Spotify, Amazon, Pandora, TuneIn plus Alexa, iHeartRadio, Player FM, and this thing called Listen Notes. So I gotta see which one would be the best one to do it with. But yeah, that should be definitely an interesting challenge for me because, like I said, I'm always wanting to try new challenges to say, okay, have I done this? Have I done that? I mean, just like I'm working on my own science fiction. I mean, yeah, there's so much that I want to do, but it's like, how do I find the time to do it all? Like gaming videos, live streams. Yeah, but yeah, to make it to 900, it's like, it's insane because, like I said, it just started as a joke and it's like, nope, not a joke anymore. Who's laughing now, little girl? So yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Well, lots of people's channels change over time. Mine's evolved since I started. I probably started around the same time that you started your channel. Like I started making videos, well,
Okay.
even before YouTube, but like I started my YouTube channel around like 2007, 2008. But I only uploaded off and on and didn't get back into it till
Right.
like 2017. This and then it was like off and on videos.
Right. Gotcha. Yeah, my early content, honest to God, it sucked. It really did because I had this horrible web camera about the size of my computer mouse, and it kept falling off the computer screen, and the video was very, very blurry. And it's like, and at the time I was going by AVP 60685, and I was like, and I was having to use a headset, and I really didn't know what I was going to talk about, and I was like, "Oh, hi, I'm Alicia. I like this," and it's like. And then I would be rambling for at least 10 minutes and I'd forget what I was supposed to talk about. So it was like, but now I have a little bit more structure. Now I think things out. But yeah, sometimes I have to write scripts. Like when I did my Draw My Life video, I had to write a script for that one. But most of the time, it comes a lot easier now that because I've been doing it so long, I can figure out what I'm going to say, what I'm going to talk about. And if it's something a little bit more emotional, then I know I have to write a script or I have to record it where it's not going to be live, or it's not going to be with background around me to distract me. That way I can just focus primarily on that topic. So yeah.
Yeah. Whenever I do my video game reviews, I always have to write them out, and it's
Oh yeah.
a lot of work. But I'd rather have something well thought out and exact to my point, rather than me stumbling upon my words and maybe not saying the right thing.
That's true. That is so true, because I know I have a video game review I have to do. I have to review the last Nancy Drew game, and I've already played the game. I've already beaten it, but now to figure out how am I going to do my review? I don't want to do it side by side analysis like where I broke it down with the trailer, but how am I going to do it? Am I going to do screenshots that I took from the game from Steam, or am I going to just, I don't know. I have to figure out what I'm going to do exactly with that.
Is that going to be for
I normally review each one of those games.
Review, or what type of review are you doing?
Yeah, that'll be on YouTube and also on my blog, because I have a blog, so I'll probably do it both, because that's the thing. Normally I put my blog topics also into videos most of the time. There's a couple that I have never done on video, but most of the time I mesh them up together, because one of the things I did on my blog but I've never done on YouTube now is the show Smallville. I was doing reviews of the series episode by episode, and that was so time consuming. It took months to do. I think it took me about 2 years to just go through, I think 218 episodes. It was like, and that was a nightmare. But yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's a lot of work.
That was. It was. And plus at the time I think I was working too. I think I was working at daycares at the time, and I was like, and a lot of times I would just be so exhausted. I was just like, you know what? No, I don't feel like doing this. And people say, well, are you going to do it on video? I'm like, no. Hey, Deej, good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. I'm going to have to borrow some of your watch hours, buddy. I need some more watch hours, honestly. It's crazy. I have this.
How you doing, Deej?
Deej, you want to come on here, bud? But yeah, like I said, I have the subscribers, but I need the watch hours. The last time I checked, I had about 500. It's like, ugh. Come on, y'all. Get it straight.
It says here 1,000 subscribers.
1,010, I think. Unless I lost some, but I haven't really checked.
1,000.01, I think.
Yeah, so that's 1,010. I know, we want your watch hours, Deej, but I can give you my subs. But yeah.
And I have 300.
Because you got a ton of them.
What?
Subs, okay. Subscribers?
Yeah, I have 320. But yeah, I don't put videos out often, but I want to do more. I think I told you in chatting. I want to do some more. I want to start doing live streams. I've never done a live stream, so I want to start live streaming some gameplay stuff. I plan on live streaming every Mario game I own, and if you saw my list, that's a lot of games.
You have a lot of those. You have a lot.
If I were to count it, maybe like 1,000 Mario games. I'm not even counting.
Oh my god!
In the hundreds for sure.
That's a lot of them. Just like a lot of the Nancy Drew games. There was, let me see, there was 33 of the games, and then 2 of the dossiers. Like, yeah, that was an extensive, the puzzles. And here's Deej.
Hey, Deej.
Hey, Deej.
Hello.
Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor.
Top of the morning, Gov.
And that's all I can do unless I switch to Ringo.
That's all I got to say about that.
How's it going, Phil?
It's going.
An AVP, Alien versus Predator, has 900.
Hey, that's more views than the actual movie, I think.
Probably.
Probably you're right there.
I was so disappointed by that movie. I thought, what, man? I love Predator. I love Aliens. Put them together, it's gonna be so epic. Oh no! Yeah, some scientists in Antarctica fight with like harpoon guns or whatever. Like, come on.
Like that Cowboys and Aliens one. Ugh. No. 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 Just no. So, Deej, you got any questions for me or anything?
How'd you do 900 videos?
Oh my word. Gaming videos. I had math tutorial ones. I made a bunch of music video ones of songs I've written.
I have no
live stream.
no idea. I have no idea how many have I done.
I think there's a
yeah,
somewhere on your YouTube we could see it.
Oh yeah, somewhere.
Yeah, and mine's like the reface ones too. I've been doing those a lot, and I've been doing cooking ones. But the reface ones I've really been getting into a lot. I'm like, oh, this is fun.
So I have.
Let me make me something to do.
I have 75 videos.
So I still ain't figured out where to look.
Need more.
So I have no idea.
Well, I'm working on it.
You need at least 100. You need at least 100 before the end of the year. Promise me that.
Maybe. Yeah. If I start doing my live streams, I could probably pull that off.
Yeah, that'll help it go up. That's for sure. Because people like gaming videos. That's for sure. That's a pretty popular thing. People like, ooh, gaming.
Yep.
What the
That's the
heck
thing about my
Spotify-
Twitch is like gaming. So.
What?
What
Spotify?
do you look at to figure out how many videos you have?
So go to manage videos on your main YouTube page and your own.
Yeah.
So on manage videos, you go to automatically I think it's the content page that's up. You go scroll all the way down, and it shows how many per page, rows per page, and it says the number of one of so and so of 75 or of whatever at the bottom of the page.
You can also go to Social Blade too, because that's what I use. That's what lets me know what I have on mine. Because that's how I found out how many videos I had. I was like, oh, here, I'll show you what I'm looking at.
Well, that's a lot easier doing the Social Blade.
Yes.
Damn, I only have 470 or 427 videos.
So
that's a good amount.
Yeah, according to mine, it's saying I have 889 uploads, but this is not counting this one. So once this one finishes, then it'll say that. And that's how I was able to find out I had 1,000 subscribers and everything. But that was a pretty coul thing to say, oh, I got 1,000 subscribers for Christmas.
I only have 620.
Well, I didn't think I was going to get as many as I did, but yeah, it's been growing. So
I do have 41,926 video views.
Okay. I had a lot of video games too, but LDG still got my hard drive. But at the time, I had about 115 games.
I think you said video views, though, right?
Yeah, video views.
No.
On your about section on your main channel, you can see the views. I have 56,828 views.
Okay. I have to check what mine is. I haven't checked mine that often out.
Well, see, it tells you right there on the Social Blade page.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Right across the top.
Oh, yeah. 3,201,021.
Damn.
Yeah.
3 million, and you still don't have to 4,000 watch hours. What the hell's going on?
You're watching it for like 1 second and clicking off or something.
Unless they say, "Take off your shirt, girl. Take off your clothes."
They said that to me too, but I did it and then I lost a whole bunch.
I don't know
taking
why
off
they.
your shirt.
Well,
Well, I
they
was asking her.
Because he was the bunny. He was the bunny.
You know me, Phil. They keep asking for the damn truffle shuffle.
We want the bunny. Bring back the bunny.
Yeah, I watched that movie once. I never watched it as a kid. I didn't watch it until like I was an adult, until years later.
Same here.
Goonies?
Christmas Story, yeah.
It's too dang hot for me to put the bunny suit on.
It's hot here too. I know what you're saying. It's like, nope. We went from winter to spring to now we're in summer. I'm like, oh my word.
There you go. I'll give you the Deej action figure though.
All right, cool.
Nice. Nice. So what are you doing on your channel these days, Deej?
Still ranting like normal and once in a while playing 7 Days to Die.
Okay. Okay.
I don't get many views for 7 Days to Die though.
Have you thought about changing up your games to something else?
I only did 4 episodes of 7 Days to Die. It's just nobody wants to see. They want to see them embarrassing happy birthday videos.
Oh yeah.
I got a whole bunch of requests for birthday videos that I have to sit down and actually make one of these days.
You should do the Marilyn Monroe JFK one. Happy birthday, Mr. President.
I'm trying to remember who I did that to already. I've done one like that. I think it was Anti-Trekker. I did it to Anti-Trekker.
You didn't do it for Bird. And here's Big Daddy John.
Oh God, he's got a hat on tonight.
Hello. Who's your daddy?
At least he's not dressed up like Sean tonight.
No, not tonight.
I jumped on the stream with him last night over on the Ambassadors, and he was dressed like Sean from Shaun of the Dead.
Nice.
But he did that with my Million Ways to Die in the West. He did that with his hats, his mini hats.
Yes,
I like that movie. For some reason, critics
I
don't
am
like
the
it.
Mad Hatter.
We couldn't get him to wear a hat last night. All he'd do is put his tie around his head.
Well, next time you have to have me on then, I guess.
I shamed the ambassador on letting me on.
Ooh.
I came into the chat and I'm sitting there going, "How dare you do a zombie movie without me on the panel?"
How dare you? How dare you?
Shame.
Calm down, Greta.
How dare you?
Hey,
Dare you?
hey. Just because I wait a kill doesn't mean I'm a lassie. It's not a skirt.
Well, Phil, now that Greta's 18, Big Daddio's all over that.
Oh, wow. Hey, well,
See, look, he's not denying it. Told you.
I mean, they say she might be a little slow, so you might have like whatever. It's legal.
This is why I like Big Daddio, because you can joke around with him, and he doesn't get pissed about it. He laughs it off and goes right with it.
Oh yeah.
It was about as bad as what we did to poor Stephen Walton today.
Yeah, see, I'm a good sport too. I can laugh things off. I go along with it too. So yeah.
Poor Stephen Walton today on his stream, we had everybody convinced that he was sleeping with trees.
Hippie tree effer.
Well,
Yep.
you know what they say. You know about sleeping with trees.
And it didn't help.
Watch you don't get poked.
It didn't help that we had Parrot Head and Big Fat Steven Seagal in the chat, and we were all piling on. We were all piling on it.
Oh
Well,
no.
At least you're always guaranteed hardwood.
That's right.
Just watch for the woodpeckers.
I told him. No, I told him he better watch out. He might get termites instead of crabs.
Just careful sticking.
Uh-oh, we're making Alyssa lose it now. Soon she'll be wheezing like Darth Wheezy.
No, I don't wheeze.
I've got asthma. I don't wheeze. I just have this kind of muttly laugh, like.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
See, you should never have me and Big Daddio on the same stream together.
Well, try putting Big Daddy and Ambassador and Mir all at the same time.
Oh yeah.
That was an experience. And watching A Million Ways to Die in the West, oh yeah. Chaos will ensue. Chaos will ensue, folks. And have me as your host. And then you put me as your host. Trouble.
Death by Horny Bull.
Yep. Or Death by the Ice. That went south so fast.
That was funny too because it came out like before the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge thing too, and they made like a meme out of it. That was hilarious.
It was.
Grogu, yes. It's past your bedtime. Get back to bed. Does Luke know you're up? You're supposed to be learning the ways of the Force.
Be careful with Deej. You beat up a little kid for that.
I did not beat up anybody.
I'm kidding.
Go back to bed. We're not supposed to feed you after midnight. Like the Gremlins.
Meanwhile, Grogu is like, do you mind? I have diapers that are older than you cunts. I am a 50-year-old man. I may be small, but I know.
Show him some respect.
Change me.
I made that whole story up to try to get a viral video going, and it didn't work.
I think I remember how you actually got it. The woman left it in her cart, and you picked it up. You said, "You see this?"
No. The true story. Now, this is the true story, and it's really boring. It was the last one sitting on the shelf, and that was it. And I picked it up and left.
And people are giving you hell for it, or the way you told the story.
But I told the story like there was a lady in a cart standing there on a phone talking about if that was the one that she was supposed to pick up. And I just took it and walked off after I took it over so she wouldn't see that I had it. That was the story I told, trying to make a damn viral video. And
even if that was true, like, it's legit yours. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
I look at it, and I had many females agree with me that in my story, if she actually had wanted it, she would have had it in her cart while she decided.
Exactly.
Or be holding it as she's talking
How
about it.
many females?
There was 5 of them. I don't get that many on my channel. I don't get that many that come to my channel.
Did you have them at the same time or consecutively?
I had a few there at once. Oh, shut up, Big Daddio.
Get a room.
But the funny thing is, I actually have women that come watch my streams and stuff. But if I go to the analytics on YouTube, it tells me my audience is 100% male.
Mine is mostly male. I don't have that many female
Well,
ones.
you know,
I think somebody said you have to, like, a lot of females by default just have their YouTube account as male by default.
See, I don't know, because it used to tell me I had like 18% female viewership. And then all of a sudden in the last 6 months, it's just nothing but male.
these days you never know. I mean, I'm a guy and I've got fucking tits.
Them are not tits; those are moobs.
The thing, they jiggle when I dance.
Do you play with them in the shower?
Maybe.
Oh,
There's some ladies who like male boobs.
He's way comfortable. He's too comfortable doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You should check out my Phil Monte. You would love that.
Oh my god, that was too crazy. I saw that one. I saw that one. Y'all was having a little too much fun with that.
There's actually a lady here, Big Daddio, that would love to meet you.
All right. Send them my way. Wait. Holy. That's no lady, man. That's a man, baby. I think. I'm not quite sure though. It could be alien.
If that thing identifies as female, you have to acknowledge it as female.
Okay then.
Oh, I know it's just Ron. Ron, have you ever seen that thing in the dark corner?
My with the guy she has.
Among other things, right?
That's because I heard you. I heard you.
I only know the people.
I heard you poked the wrong hole. That's why the eyes were so big.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh no.
Yeah.
The belly button. Get out of there, you weirdos.
I was aiming for the mouth and somehow I got the ear. I don't know. I think she might have brain damage. That's why she looks like that.
You were aiming for the nose and you inadvertently went up instead of down.
I'm very bad at directions, you know. I was never good at geography. Up, down, left, right.
So what the hell are you going to do with your channel in the future here, Alyssa?
Let's see, reface videos, gaming videos, probably share my podcast.
Oh God, you're doing the reface videos too.
Yep.
Oh.
I've done a lot of them.
How many times did we have to see that last night, Big Daddio?
Multiple. I know the way ambassadors. Trust me.
I've got a few of them myself.
I thought I was going to get kicked off the stream last night when I said you need to put his face on Pee Wee Herman.
Oh no. I don't think Phillip will ever do it though. If Phillip does, I'll be surprised now.
Wait, what was it again?
The reface app.
No.
See,
I'm not doing those.
I told you Phillip. I told you Phillip wouldn't do it.
I'm not doing it either because I don't want to mess with my phone.
You do
with
it
that.
in real life without the videos.
Well, if I could do it with the computer, I would. But it's all phone, so no, I'm not.
With me, you could already see me on TV and movies. You don't need to reface me.
That's true. we can even see him together with Brie Larson. So.
Well, if you want to torture yourself, I guess.
Don't. She shall not be named.
Hey, I'm going to say something controversial right now. I've seen uglier. She ain't that bad.
Oh, what I...
like Callisto.
Yeah. Stop looking at yourself in the mirror, man. Don't put yourself down. You're no bad. Come on. You're better looking than Brie.
I don't think people think she's not attractive. Just her attitude is.
Well, her attitude is, and she has no butt, so...
Oh, she's got a butt.
No, she ain't got a butt. Spider-Man's got a better butt than her.
Oh, I think it's just a suit. I mean, have you seen her workout videos?
Yeah, I've seen her.
Let's just say
people
aren't clicking on to see what she says.
No, Big Daddio. Let's tell the truth now. You keep the volume down. You just watch it, and all we hear is.
Yeah, Yes, because I'm clapping for her.
Okay.
Applause. She finally can act. Whoa, first time ever. Woo! Where was that in Captain Marvel? I'm sorry. I've still got PTSD. I still have nightmares. No.
So you didn't like
No
Captain
bad
Marvel?
lady. No bad lady. No
getting
bad
that.
lady. No bad lady. No.
Hey, I didn't mind her in Kong Skull Island.
She was in Kong Skull.
No,
Yes.
Jacqueline.
Yeah.
Was she
Oh,
the
that
heavy?
movie
Was
we
she
never
the,
seen.
was she the heavy one?
She was the character Mason.
I didn't watch that
man.
movie. It's just so boring to me.
What?
I'm sorry.
Oh, you do.
Ooh.
And I have it on
Word.
HD DVD.
So you figure out she already worked. She already worked with two of the best ones from the MCU in Kong Skull Island
Now we know how she got the part.
because she was there with Samuel L. Jackson and Tom Hiddleston. So
Oh yeah. Her and Samuel Jackson are very good friends.
Oh. I
They
got
do
you.
loads of stuff together. No, seriously. Nearly
Okay.
every
I know.
movie,
I'm being crazy over here. I'm being a little bit.
nearly every movie that she's done, he's been in, and I'm like, is something going on here? I should know.
no, we don't need to know.
I mean, that's her
I want to know
business.
that would be cute, interesting to see. You know, can we see that? What site do you have to go on? It's like YouTube, but it begins with a P, I think.
What?
PhotoTube.
He's talking about the Hub. His favorite other website. That's his. When you look at Big Daddio's computer, he's got tabs across the top. Number one is YouTube. Number two is the Hub.
Across the bottom.
It's just good thing that I've got it on mute than now, you know.
Oh, wow. Just remember to run virus scan on a computer every so often.
That would probably explain a lot of my computer problems. No wonder it keeps crashing on me.
The truth comes out. Somebody's been watching a little too much.
He's looking at it now. Just looking at his glasses. You can see the reflection. He's watching it now.
Oh no, you can see. Damn. There we go.
That actually happened once on a live stream. It wasn't the Hub though. It wasn't the Hub.
I'm not doing anything.
No, it was Drew, Supreme Heretic.
Oh,
we were on a live stream talking, and the next thing we noticed in his glasses, we could see a naked female's reflection in his glasses, and we started giving him shit about that one. It was hilarious.
Oh,
never trust a guy with glasses.
See, that's why I don't turn the camera on, because Parrot Head has a tendency of sending me them sort of things, and I'll just open up the Twitter, see what the hell he sent me, and all of a sudden, boom, there it is. I was like, oh, okay. Glad I didn't have the camera on for that one.
Apparently, someone recently had an accidental incident on stream where someone shared
that was
that they shouldn't have.
That was Snowdub last weekend.
Yes.
We were supposed to do a game show that weekend, but two of us had to back out that night because, well, Shellback was having his thing and I was having my medical thing, so we couldn't make it. So Snowdub canceled the game show that night and decided to have open lines again. And he let somebody up that he shouldn't have let up, and the first thing they did was throw up porn.
Oops.
But I think most of us have been there because they've tried it to me too. That was months ago. Somebody come in and was doing that. That's why I just don't let anybody up on my streams anymore unless I know them.
Yeah, that's why I always check to see who it is first. I always
or you can
directly.
Or you can do like LDG does and have a second StreamYards open that's not actually going live and send them to that one so they can post it all they want and nobody ever sees it and then everybody's laughing at them because they're too dumb to realize that they're not live.
Yep, that's true. Send them to the waiting room.
And there went Big Daddy to go check out his sites again.
So does Deej have any questions for me?
No, I just thought I'd pop up here and say howdy and be goofy.
Yeah, I get goofy too. So it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good fun. But I appreciate you guys supporting me. I really do. You guys have been amazing friends.
What kind of questions are we supposed to ask?
Anything.
What's your shoe size?
That actually depends on the shoe, but normally it's anywhere from a 7.5 to an 8.5 wide. Because I have a very wide foot.
I'm just coming up with weird questions now. Phil, you ask the question. Phil, you do the questions. You're smarter than me.
I already asked her before you jumped on. I asked her like 20 or 30 questions. Well, maybe not that many. Maybe 10, 20 questions.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. I don't know what else to ask. Well, I asked her podcast-related questions. So, have you upgraded any of your? Oh yeah, I saw. Oh, can I ask? Might be an inappropriate question or comment.
No, ask.
Okay, fine. That microphone that you bought kind of looks like an adult toy to me.
I know it does. It does look
Is that why you bought it?
No.
That's what I get for clicking on Snowdub's channel. It's terrible over there.
But no, I picked it because it was blue and it had the best reviews. That's why I picked that microphone.
Yeah, I was thinking about making a comment. I'm like, will she take this the wrong way if I say something?
All right, since Phil broke the ice, since Phil broke the ice, I'm going to ask, if you were to buy a Doctor Who vibrator, would you get Jodie's vibrator just because it looks like a...
What did I come in on
here?
No.
Okay. We're just coming up with embarrassing questions now.
Oh.
They're trying to like, let's mess with her head now. Let's get in her head.
No, we're just trying to make you blush, which we did already, so it worked.
No, she likes Matt Smith's one. It gets bigger.
Yeah, but Jodie's is curved for her pleasure.
But no, it's all good. Like I said, I was crying earlier, and you don't see me crying now. I'm laughing. That's the thing I love about you guys. I think that you go, oh, that's good. They're like, nope, cut that out.
Did you see the Twitter drama earlier today?
About Prince Harry and Prince and Meghan?
No.
Or the...
No. William Shatner.
Oh?
What happened?
What about...
What's old Willie been up to now?
Okay, so a lot of you have probably seen Andrea hanging around the chats lately.
Yeah.
Yes, and I saw her Twitter calling him out, asking for a podcast or something.
Yeah, well,
or live stream.
Yeah, his response wasn't too nice.
Oh, nice.
She kind of got burned by the chat.
Is it still up? I gotta read that.
Well, yeah, because Professor Brainy Specs even got involved in it.
Oh
Awesome.
no!
Oh yeah,
my
it was kind of interesting to watch.
Oh no. Shatner's
Oh,
gonna get
check it.
cancelled. Oh, poor boy.
They
All
wouldn't
the
They
drama.
wouldn't do that because he's an icon. They wouldn't do that to him. Let me see. What are they saying?
William Shatner ended up blocking her.
Damn.
I thought I was following her.
Why did he not like her? I think she's alright.
Well, in his
Well-
profile description, it says, "I don't do podcasts," but I guess he would
Yeah.
consider that a podcast request.
Yeah, he said I don't. He said that very clearly. Yes.
Maybe she thinks she's special. Like, come
Oh, my
on.
word.
You'll make an exception for me, Mr. Kirk.
Please.
Please.
No.
How come I can't find her profile now? What the hell?
Oh no. Has she blocked you?
I don't know.
She's-
Maybe. Why would she?
Probably not. Probably not. She's probably
Well,
changed her Twitter name or
I'll
something like that.
I'll tell you what the gist of it is.
Twitter jail. She got put in Twitter jail, I bet.
I'll tell you what the gist was. Andrea said about if he'd like to join her for a live stream interview from Riverside, Iowa.
Yeah, I read that. But
Okay,
that's not
his response was, "Since when do real journalists use Twitter to ask for interviews? Thank you, but I don't book any kind of new media streaming, podcast, YouTube, Twitch, etc. type interviews."
burn.
And then, well, Professor Brainy Specs got into it. Vile Mike got into it with. There was a whole bunch of them. I just kind of like sat it out and said, "Nope, I'm not getting in this one."
Now, I bet he would do it if we raised a bunch of money for his charity.
Well,
Remember, didn't he say at one point, I think it was Doomcock or something like that, if you raise so much money, I will unblock Doomcock. And then it's like, if you raise some more, I will make a guest appearance or something like that. I don't know.
He said he would do that to Elihu as well, our good friend Elihu. He said he would do that for him too. The same thing. But yeah.
I mean, I like the guy. You know, I think he's alright.
the weird thing is, though, I can't see Professor Brainy Specs' response anymore. I think he deleted his.
Probably.
He could have.
But yeah, it was an interesting day.
I can imagine so. It normally is in so many ways.
I had an interesting Twitter day the other day there when I was talking about the Pierce Morgan melodrama.
Oh, yes.
I got some interesting responses. I'll just say that.
And she even did a live stream about an hour ago with Professor and Bird of Prey and was talking about it.
Oh.
I can give you that link in the private chat if you want to check it out later.
Oh, yeah, I see the thing on her channel. She has it on her Twitter. I see it. I have to go to the video.
She titled it #ShackHand.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Why should I have Shatner blocking Andrea? But the crazy thing is that she lives near me. She actually lives near me, not too far away in real life, honestly.
Well, hell, the other day she was just 3 hours. She was only 3 hours from me. She was actually over in Riverside, Iowa, doing the live street feed on Bird Stream the other day.
Wow.
Bird is the word. Kapla.
any other questions?
Yes. When are you going to start this Orville podcast? And will it be just you, or will you have guests? I want to know more about this podcast.
So the podcast is going to start with just me, where I'm going to explain what a dramedy is, because the back of my book, this book, our Bible, calls it. They said the back of it. They said 4-time Emmy Award winner Seth MacFarlane creates a new sci-fi dramedy. And thank you, Dandelion. So I'm going to explain what a dramedy is, and then I'm going to go into episodes, explain and go into detail, because there's a lot of information in this book, but there's a lot of stuff in this book that I want to get out and say. But I definitely want to invite people on for sure. I definitely want to invite people on. I'm not going to just keep it for myself, but yeah, I'm going to try to figure out how I'm going to record it. And yeah, hopefully I'll make it a maybe twice a month thing.
Awesome.
But yep. The microphone should be here hopefully by Saturday, so I can hopefully start recording it next week, I think.
Cool.
So,
when did they release that book?
Let me check.
So is it? I guess it's the Orville Bible.
Praise the Bible.
1 and 2. What about season 3?
January 28th. It only goes. This one only does season 1.
What?
That's why. I know. I told them they needed to do season 2.
How thick is that? That looks pretty thick for just one season.
It's got 160 pages.
That's not too bad then.
But it's heavy. It's got some heft to it.
Oh, I bet. The hard books always are. Great if you need to wake someone up.
With someone on mock list right now.
Yeah, I'm not seeing Andrea Seabrook on Twitter. It's weird.
She's on there.
Let me get you the link.
Okay.
It talks about your episode, Phillip.
Any pictures of me? That'd be awesome. I can't tell from those.
I wish there was.
I
looked.
No, like maybe like my hand or something. Hey, that'd be something.
I don't.
No.
The only thing I thought was this guy right here with the glasses was Phillip.
I wasn't wearing glasses on that.
There you go, Phil. In the private, I threw in her Twitter handle.
Yeah, this is the only things I know about. There's only like 4 pages about that episode that Phillip is in, but nothing about Phillip. Nothing a thing about Phillip.
Boo.
But this is going to be an interesting. I know, but this guy's going to be a mess to learn about.
Oh.
We need more Phil on the Orville.
At least there's plenty of pictures.
Hey, maybe someday that might happen. Wink, 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 wink.
Just hopefully it's not a Yaphet sex scene.
Fingers crossed.
But yeah, but no, there's a ton of pictures in here. Let me see, how many chapters are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, not technically chapters, but it's sections. Because it goes everywhere from directing it to a poster in the back.
Ooh, Jedi Bill's in the chat now too.
Hey, Jedi Bill.
Hello.
Good to see you, buddy.
Hey, Jedi Bill.
Hello, my karaoke friend.
And hello, Dandelion Fluff.
So fluffy.
Yes, hi, Dandelion. The Ginger Cabal. She'll know what I'm talking about when I say that. Because of Mads Mardigan.
Is that a spider?
Yeah, Mads Mardigan got mad. No. I think Deej knows what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the Ginger Cabal incident.
Yeah, I know the Ginger Cabal incident. Yes. Damn redheads.
Yep.
What you got against redheads?
Well, my hair is a little bit. Nothing. It was
Redhead-
Mads Mardigan. I was mad at it.
Redheads have no soul.
Hey,
He said he called him devil spawn.
Us Scotch are well known for our ginger hair. Just look at this. Come on.
I did.
I just
had
won't tell.
at one point. Well, strawberry blonde.
I won't tell you if I'm a proper ginger though. You'll have to find that out. Join
Big
my
Daddy,
only.
Big Daddio would hate a quarter of me. Big Daddio will hate a quarter of me. No, actually, he'll hate half of me because I'm a quarter Irish and a quarter English.
Well, I have both as well. I have English, Scottish, Macedonian,
But
Native
then I
American.
also have German and Swedish in me.
At the same time?
Yeah,
That was a sex.
So I bet the ladies love your Swedish meatballs.
that's right.
Do you like his Swedish meatballs?
It's hurdy be the bird aboard. It's the joy that we make the Swedish meatballs. First we take the meatballs out of the pants. I mean the package.
Yeah, I did my Ancestry.com. I also did a family tree DNA.
That's who your picture looks like. You look like Wally Walrus from Woody Woodpecker.
Oh, shut up. I'm having a new one made. Gitsy's making me a new one.
Oh, is he?
I'm getting an updated version of my avatar.
So it's not funny.
What's
He
going
needs
to
to
be
make
this
one
thing?
for
Is it
Phillip,
going to
though.
be?
Phillip needs one.
The bunny
Is going to be a rainbow unicorn?
No, it will sort of involve the bunny, but the bunny suit's being ripped off at the time. So that's all I'm going to say. Something else is going to be revealed below the bunny suit. How the hell you doing, Bill? I'm the last one he mentions. I point out that he's in the chat first, but I'm the last he says hi to.
I know.
You know what they say. You got to leave the best to last, as they say.
Well, I wouldn't say that because I'm certainly not the best.
Okay.
All right, next question.
Maybe he's doing it youngest to oldest then.
Bite me.
Whoa.
That's it. Big Daddio's not getting invited to my birthday stream.
See, I didn't say it.
He's not getting invited to my birthday stream. Nope, no Big Daddios now. Gonna make fun of him how old I am. A little touchy on that subject
I don't
right
make
now.
fun of people.
I'm gonna get a little touchy on that subject since I hit 50 this year.
50? That's no old.
Yeah,
My dad's
50's
older
the
than
new
that.
60.
Yeah.
As is my mom. My mom's older than 50 as well.
I've got underwear older than Big Daddio.
You might want to change them.
I don't wear them.
Oh, so you're Scottish. Or at least have Scottish blood. That's fine, I don't either. Too restricting, you know what I mean? Need to air out the boys, you know?
You know, when they made that video game, Toe Jam and Earl, the one was modeled after me.
Ah.
Nice.
Alrighty. Any other questions before we wrap up for tonight, guys?
Come on, Bill, ask her some questions. Let's keep her going. She's only been on for 3 hours. This is how you get your watch time. You do really long
Not
streams.
quite.
That's how I got so many watch hours, because I was doing those crazy 48-hour live streams and garbage like that. Yeah.
Well, will you be do you have a preference on your next watch stream, or will you be putting it to a vote? You know,
for the podcast.
No, for the what next watch party? Will you be letting the people choose
the watch party?
Dune? Yes, between Dune or Hook.
Yes.
Let the people decide.
I would choose between Hook, Dune, or Orville. I think I'm going to do between Hook or Orville.
You want to get Bird of Prey over here?
But I really want to do.
I know that Jedi Bill would love to join us. Wouldn't you, Bill?
You know, if you want to get a lot of people in watching your watch party, you got to just do two things. First, invite Bird of Prey 5. And second, watch Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Everybody will come over just to watch Bird lose his mind.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Erase that movie.
No. Twilight. Bill, you like Twilight, don't you?
I wasn't gonna sit there and torture Bill today. Bill's asking, how do you like your men or ladies?
Who's that question for?
I'm not sure. I'm hoping that's AVP because
he's hoping you like them cuddly.
I hope it's for me, but in a way, I hope it's not for me.
Well, it's for you because you're the one that's answering all the questions.
Right.
It's for you. You're the one who put on the stream question and answers.
I am not. True. Well, I'm not into girls, so I would tell you I'm 100% straight. The only thing I care about in guys is if they're sweet, kind, make me laugh. I don't really care about their looks, as long as they have a sweet smile. But yeah, I don't look at looks.
All right.
So
all right,
yeah,
I got a question.
No. Is that enough for you?
That was to the Twilight. But AVP, will you put on a pointy hat for Bill? Would you put on a pointy hat? What kind of pointy hat?
You mean like a witch hat?
Yeah.
I don't even have one.
If you had one, would you put it on for Bill?
I don't even have one, so.
But if you had one, would you?
Maybe.
Okay, there you go, Bill.
Maybe not.
Sure. Maybe this Halloween, just for you, Bill. She'll do a special Halloween stream just for you, Bill. Get the witch's hat and broom.
Throw some sparkles on too. But I'm telling you, you do the Crystal Skull with Bird of Prey, you get lots of watch time right there.
If she does that, Bill, will you wear the tutu? You have to wear the sparkly tutu. And the wig. Don't forget the wig. and this time, some fairy princess wings.
If you do that, Bill, Big Daddio will put on a kilt for you and dance around like the Charms.
Look at my fairy princess. Let me get it. No, I got the perfect thing, guys. I got the
Lucky Charm. Oh, no.
It just finally connected to him. Took you a minute to catch on to that Lucky Charms comment.
Oh, fiddly day potatoes. I'm not Irish. But they are after me Lucky Charms, though. They are. They are after me Lucky Charms.
So where are you from, John? Big Daddio?
Scotland.
Scottish.
All right.
I thought that would be obvious.
Like
no.
Braveheart?
Aye. Glasgow. I'm a Glasgow man.
And he breaks his own camera because he headbutted it. Way to go, John.
This is the third phone that I've been through, so yeah, it does happen.
I thought so.
Yeah. You should see my other two phones. There's cracks on them. Honestly.
I'm looking at my DNA results right now. That's my highest percentage. It says 26% Scotland.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell she's playing with.
It's a wee doggy unicorn.
Whatever it was, it certainly was horny.
That's what happens.
A dog
when
unicorn.
you
Already.
It got awfully lonely in Noah's Ark. They didn't have another unicorn, so they bred it with a dog. This is what you got.
That's an interesting dog.
But no,
See
I
what happens? You put John and I on the same stream, and it just all goes to hell.
I know.
It's supposed to be civilized,
I'm a bad
gentlemen.
influence too.
And proper.
Civilized?
Please do.
No, you're thinking of the English.
John,
Okay,
though.
okay. I can
John,
be
though.
civilized. Would you like a cup of tea? Polish your shoes for you, governor. Maybe I better show you. Put an ass shrimp on the barbie for you, mate.
No.
Good day,
don't go
mate.
that.
Australians, they're not known to be too civilized. I'm using generalizations, of course.
No Australian, please. I had an ex-boyfriend from Australia, so no Australian, please. No,
Yeah, you
I ain't messing with
maybe-
Australians. No.
So, AVP, here's a question for you.
Next,
How is
what,
it down
John?
under? How is it down under?
Oh, wow.
Well, I ain't messing with down under. We only talk via video chat, Goop.
I hope it's blooming well.
He can go suck a kangaroo. I hope he can go suck a kangaroo with my ex, honestly. I don't.
So, you've probably been used to an Australian kiss then. No. It's kind of like a French kiss, but it's down under. Oh, I think we're losing the AVP.
Well,
She's like, oh no.
either she froze or you caused her
She's like-
to freeze some. For
she's,
real.
She's in shock. Like, did you just say that? She's in disbelief. She's stunned.
And there goes John, scaring off another female.
She left her own stream because of you.
Oh well. Okay, Deej, you're AVP now. Okay. Well,
No,
I can't be AVP.
Phil's in the position, so he has to be.
Okay, Phil, you're AVP.
Okay. Hey, guys. AVP here.
Okay.
Watch the Orville. There. Any further, it'd be mockery.
And there went Big Daddio.
Oh. Okay.
I think this is the end of the stream.
This is the end.
It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine.
I was thinking of that Frank Stallone song from that John Travolta movie. Damn it! The sequel to Saturday Night Fever, I think. Name right now.
Staying alive?
Yeah, there you go. Staying Alive. I never watched that. I should get around to it. I heard it sucked though.
I haven't watched it, but I have played his. I used to play his song on my radio shows just because I do like a specialty show of actors or brothers and sisters of actors who sing. And
Yeah, I just watched his documentary. I ordered his DVD. Just came out. It's pretty insightful. Like he's always living in his brother's shadow, even though he's trying to make it on his own. Kind of sad. Like he was able to have limited success, but overshadowed by Sylvester Stallone.
Lucifer's in the chat now too.
Be gone, demon.
Nope, it's Lucifer Chavez.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
Vaya con Dios. There. So this is Travis. Old King of the Hill joke.
Haven't seen King of the Hill in quite a while.
Damn it, Bobby. Oh. It's a good show. It's a cartoon, but like it's like real life events. Like it could be made as a real sitcom if it wanted to.
Sure could. Big Daddio's back down below. Of course, he can't get up here now because he chased the host off. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yes, you are stuck in limbo.
You shall not pass. I am the gatekeeper.
I was just watching reaction videos before I popped here. One of them was this millennial watching Ghostbusters for the first time. And it cracked me up.
Were they generally impressed by the movie? Or
Well,
entertained by it?
They were. The one that was the funniest was when she reacted to Blazing Saddles for the first time.
Oh wow, the younger generation will probably flip their lids watching that.
Most of them that I watched a couple of different people doing reactions to Blazing Saddles. And at first they didn't understand the whole concept that it was poking fun. But then they finally started to realize it halfway through the movie, and then they started laughing.
All right.
But it was funny watching them first, like the first part where they're doing it at the railroad scene.
He's near.
They got all shocked at that part, but as the movie progressed, they caught on to the idea that this was making fun of all that, so they got into it. It was pretty funny.
Right. Like even like when I was in she's back. And
yeah,
Abby's back.
lost electricity here. That was the craziest thing. All the power went out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, like, uh-oh, I didn't do it.
Yes, you did.
You overloaded the circuits with your power.
Unlimited power.
Yeah, the likely story. You and Daddio disappeared right about the same time, so we were kind of wondering things here.
No.
Oh, backstage hanky panky. Is that what you're saying?
Very funny.
Oh yeah. Or yeah, she's right here under the table. Can't you see her? Oh, MVP, what are you doing down there?
Now she is blushing.
That's not MVP. Who the hell are you?
Now she is blushing. See what you did.
Jedi Bow. How the fuck did you get here?
All right, now this is getting weird. It's almost too weird for me.
It's just getting weird. It's been weird for a while.
Hey, I said almost. I didn't say it was there yet, but
what can we do to get there?
nothing that we can talk about on YouTube. That's for sure.
Yeah, no cancel culture kind of stuff. Please.
Oh, we can talk about it. We just have to use code words.
Well, Bill asked me when I was going to stream again. I was thinking about doing one last zombie stream for maybe an hour or so after I get out of here and talk about the news of the day and zombies.
Nice.
I know you've been here, Bill. I see you.
Yeah, I
Oh,
see you,
Billy.
Bill, too. I mean, come on. Billy. Billy,
Oh,
will you come
Cable guy.
home?
Bill,
Won't you make you
you're cheating on me with Phil. That's not nice.
Who, me? No. No, I don't cheat with anybody. Ever. Or do I?
So she just submitted. She's not cheating on Daddio. Okay, well, now we got the truth out, folks.
And the
She's
truth
blushing
shall
again.
set you free. The truth will set you free.
Well,
She's blushing again.
you don't think she put on makeup for you, Lord, did you?
Well, no, I know she won't put on the makeup for us, so it has to be all Big Daddio.
She likes a nice, thick Scottish, you know what, accent,
Nice.
obviously.
You just chased her off camera again, Bill or John. Bill, you've created a monster. Bill, you've created a monster with Big Daddio.
I'm not Bill. I'm the other fat bastard.
No,
I'm the fat Scottish bastard.
Bill created a monster with Big Daddio, and now he's roaming free. I could actually see you two as brothers, though.
Damn, the secret's out, Bill. They've got on to us. It's the moustache, isn't it?
Yep, it's the mustache.
Yeah. With great mustache comes great responsibility. Mustache power.
And I was thinking that 1,000 Ways to Die in the West.
A million ways.
Or whatever. Forget that amount of ways.
Mustache.
We were actually counting it. I was actually counting it on my stream. We counted about 85. Because I had my notepad. I was going, 1, 2, 3.
We didn't even get to 100.
Sequel. We want a sequel.
I would like that. Did the movie do well? I liked it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it did well.
Let me check while I'm thinking about it.
Because if it didn't, then we won't see one. Like, I hope they do another Ted movie. Like, Ted 2 wasn't too great, but like I think they can make up for it with a third.
Yeah.
They should do a Ted cameo for Orville. Seth gets turned into Ted. There's a transport accident, and he gets turned into Ted.
I mean, that's a great idea, but I don't think they could do it legally.
Oh yeah.
It's a Universal movie.
It doesn't have to be Ted. It can be some other animal.
Yeah, but they could do Ted and just have Phil as the star because, like I've already said, Phil does kind of look like a Wahlberg, so it could be easily switched out.
Good vibration.
Okay, A Million Ways. A Million Days in the West. I only got $43 million at the box. 43.
And I've been in both. I was in Ted 2 and Orville.
Yep, you have indeed.
87 million.
43 million.
So it made 87 million on a budget.
43.
Oh, so I made money. All right, cool.
Yeah, that was just in America. For worldwide,
Lucifer.
87.
As far as I know, Lucifer, you're not being blocked. I can see you.
No, you shouldn't be.
No, I can see you.
I see you too. So
I see you loud and clear. Don't worry.
I only had
We're not gonna send you to hell, Lucifer. I know you had to climb out of hell just to get here. We appreciate it.
Oh, and Ted 2 did well as well, so they can make a sequel.
Okay.
I mean, a sequel to the sequel.
That's surprising. Or the sequel.
Yeah, Ted 2 made $216 million, and on a budget of $68 million.
Okay. Because I know Seth wrote the book too, A Million Ways to Die in the West. He wrote that during the weekend, but yeah. That one was kind of it wasn't as good as the movie in some ways, but in some ways it was okay too.
No, definitely not blocked. I just checked. I just went on to. I finally got my computer back up and running.
Nice.
I was running.
Now stay off the hub and it might stay running.
But what's the fun of that? I might as well just turn the computer off then.
The truth comes out.
If I go off camera, I won't be long, honest. I just hope I remember to mute my camera. I just hope I remember to mute this time.
You know what, Lucifer? Some of them could have been blocked, and I gotta unblock them when I go into the chat after I do the replay of the video. That's one thing I can figure. Because YouTube gets funny like that.
Oh, that happened to me on a Zod stream. Someone put me on a timeout, and I was like, "What the hell's going on?" And everyone said, "No, it wasn't me. No, it wasn't me." And I know it wasn't Cherry because she's a lovely lass. She wouldn't do that. And it definitely wouldn't be Zod. And so I'm like, so who the hell is it then? Because they were the only two people that were on at the time that could have done it. And I was like, Google, what the hell are you doing?
Google is a little...
Yeah, hell, I've had my own comments blocked on my own streams.
That's crazy.
Google does not want to tell the truth.
The truth is out there.
And the truth will set you free.
Yes, Google. Speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
And we can handle the truth. We can handle it.
Oh, I know you can handle AVP. You can handle a lot. I bet.
John?
I'm talking about hammers. You're quite handy.
I don't think so.
I've seen your cooking streams. You're quite good in the kitchen.
True.
You're quite deadly with a butcher knife. I definitely don't want to get on the wrong side of you. I might lose something.
You're like that.
No, AVP. That's not a sausage. Don't cut that.
Yeah, you'll end up with no head, right? I don't know why they did that, Lucifer. They do some crazy stuff. Google does some crazy stuff on my channel sometimes. Feels like I had 501 watch hours, and then it dropped down to 499. I was like, "Are you doing YouTube? Stop it!"
I did see a comment a while back, and it asked me, "Is this comment allowed to be authorized?" And I clicked yes. So it should have showed. But I've not seen any other comments.
Like I said, I'll probably find them when I replay it and stuff like that. That's what I can figure, so. I don't know.
It's okay, son. We can see you now. Comment away.
We know you're there. Like I said, the only thing I could figure is that Google will let me approve it later, but I don't know.
Okay, I'm about ready to get banned by William Shatner now, too.
Yeah.
What have you done?
Don't poke the bear. Don't poke the bear.
I had to correct him because he was
you don't correct the captain. He's the captain.
No, listen. And who's got the echo?
That was me. I accidentally hit something. Sorry, that was my fault.
Okay. Now, he put up a tweet just a few minutes ago about how many episodes he did of Star Trek in the movies, but who's counting? I said, but you forgot 22 episodes of the animated series.
Oh yeah, who could forget the
So-
animated?
He didn't do that.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he did.
Oh, he
No,
did?
you did.
Yes, he
It
did.
was-
I thought
He
it
did
was
the
James
voice.
Doohan that did all the voices.
No, he did this voice of Kirk.
Oh.
Leonard Nimoy did Spock. Kelly did McCoy. Takei did Sulu. Nichols did Uhura. But then
But there
all
was
the
no
rest of the voices, were like Doohan and Marshall Barrett. But no, you didn't have Chekhov in it at all.
But they
I
had a new
always
character.
wondered, was that canon? Because they had a holodeck, didn't they? And I was like,
Yeah.
I don't remember there being a holodeck in the show.
Yeah, see, it's who you talk to on whether or not they say it's canon.
If you
And
talk
most
to Brady
people-
Maxwell, yes. If you talk to someone else, no.
and who was that lassie that looked like she was from Thundercats?
Was it? Oh,
Because she wasn't on the original show either. You know, the Crazy Cat lady.
right. I know who you're talking about. Oh, I can't think of it right offhand. I
I
don't
never
know.
watched the show. I've seen pictures of her, though.
I would know if I saw her.
Oh, so you into the cat ladies, Phil?
I mean,
Well,
still
I-
images
I
of the
would-
show.
I can send you some nice Catwoman, Michelle Pfeiffer, or Halle Berry if you prefer.
Or
No, let's-
Chitara from Thundercats is good.
Eartha Kitt. She's the ultimate Catwoman.
For me, Chitara was the ultimate Catwoman.
Or Julie Newmar was.
Thunder,
Yeah, Julie-
Thundercats! Roar!
I'm never
gay was
watching
that?
that Cats
How gay
movie, though. Never watching the
I
Cats
never-
movie.
I never realized how gay my childhood shows were until I watched He-Man and Thundercats again.
I notice how cringy some of these nursery rhymes that you learn in French class, how cringy they are. Like Alouette, it's all about the duck body parts.
Even the
Is that what
English
that
ones,
I had no
They're pretty
freaking
bad, too.
idea.
it's all about death, all these nursery rhymes. It's pretty sad.
They're awful. Like Ring Around the Rosies is talking about the Black
London
Death.
Bridges falling down.
Yeah.
Yep. A very dark period in our lives. Well, not our lives, but in the past. But we used to sing it. Or we sing it, what was it? Oh, yeah, little bunny Foo Foo jumping through the forest.
Or the baby falling down off the cradle.
Oh my word, yes. Hush my baby, the cradle will fall. Why are you putting the baby in the freaking tree? He said, someone needs to call child service. The baby is in a freaking tree.
Maybe the baby's Tarzan or Mowgli. I don't know.
And
Either way.
one other tidbit that I didn't get to throw in there, even though Walter wasn't in the animated series as Chekhov, he did write one episode of it.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm not surprised.
Okay, now I'll shut up about it.
Well, I'm gonna head out for now. I gotta do some things.
Alrighty, Phillip. Well, thanks for copping in.
Thanks for having me on. Hello, and goodbye, everybody.
See you, Phil.
Bye.
Thank you again, Phil.
Yep.
See you next gaming channel.
That was
Everyone
Phil,
go-
folks.
Everyone go follow Phil. The link
Check him out.
is somewhere.
Because I did an interview with him on my channel. So yeah, he's an awesome person. Yeah.
I'm out of questions.
Okay. Is John out of questions too?
I'll save mine for backstage. I don't think they're suitable for. I don't want to get you banned. Not before you get to 1,000 videos.
Fair enough. Okay. Do you have either one of you have any projects coming up that you want to promote before we close up for tonight?
Well, I keep on saying I'm going to do a review. I will, I promise. I'll get there sometime if my computer stays on long enough. But yes, I'm hoping to do some awesome movie reviews, so check me out. Other than that, just check me out on Big Daddio 29 on Twitter. I'm always having a good laugh, you know, always up for a good discussion. I do some great meme work. And thanks to AVP, I've now got some awesome cartoon avatars. So yeah, check me out on Twitter.
You are a cartoon avatar.
Yes. I'm the fourth family member from the Animaniacs. I'm
Somebody
the Scottish one.
Somebody should make a cartoon just about you.
Yeah, they did. It's called Freakazoid.
Oh.
It was based on me.
And Deej, do you have any things coming up on your channel before we wrap up shop?
Not really. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing these days.
Gotcha. Well, I have a couple videos. I got some reface ones and I got a cooking one. But yeah, stay tuned for the next special live stream kind of thing, which will be for 1,000 videos. So we will see. Who's a handsome guy, Jedi Bill? I will say it is my favorite.
Jedi Bill.
No.
No, you're supposed to say Jedi Bill. Make Jedi Bill the handsome guy.
Oh, yes.
But each one of you guys is handsome in your own special way. I will say that much.
You know what? I don't like to be called handsome because, you know, there's threesomes, there's twosomes, and then there's handsomes. And that's because handsome. No, never mind. Bad joke.
Alrighty, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this fun stream of 900 videos. Let's see if we can get many more. And so, yeah, you guys are so awesome. Thank you so much. And this is Alicia, Deej, Big Daddio, and check out the others that were here earlier, JJ, Phillip, and Ambassadorial Wayne. So, see you guys next time. Bye!
Peace out! All right, have a good one.